just cheating.
Are we ready?
Yes, I have a very good recap.
Did we get the noise out, though? Because I just started recording.
Go ahead.
Wait, real quick.
Huh?
Okay, I had to check.
I'm recording!
He has two dice boxes.
Bitch. Okay.
I went over.
Alright, what happened?
Last time on strahd, I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees, and for some fucking reason, they speak for Barovianese. And we burned the shit out of them. The end.
Drake, I'm going to give you that point because Kane doesn't deserve it.
Ah.
You also get the other point he would have gotten in there.
Ow!
Woo, 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 woo.
No, I don't know. Was that really your recap?
That was my recap.
Thank you.
Last
Anyway,
session.
last time.
We found a spongy wood stick.
We did find
You
that.
did find a spongy wood stick.
Last time,
Okay.
we met the family, and they said go, and we did, and we went into the house, and we started fighting a lot of twig people, like a metric fuck ton of twig people, and then when we got into the house, the twig people were outside of the house trying to get in, and we were fighting a bunch of really fucked up druids on the inside. Fiel had this bit where he really didn't want to kill them for some reason. Still not really sure on that one.
What if they're related to the Fanes?
I mean, they very well could be, but if they're storming a house of the winemaker,
Not great guys.
I really don't think that the Fanes really care either way.
I just wanted on the record that the Fanes might be our best bet against Strahd.
That is an avenue we can explore later when we aren't trying to fight for our lives within a house full of stick people.
I'm sorry, when is that going to happen before we leave Barovia?
Wait, what?
What? It's happened now. We
The
can go back
entirety-
into the house and investigate.
The entirety of
No.
Barovia is a house
If it's been
full
less
of stick
than a minute,
people.
I'll revive one of
No,
them, but it
that's
hasn't.
okay. Keep going.
Anyway, so yeah, we made it all the way through. We fought this one really rad druid lady who, if I had any other option, wouldn't have killed because she was rad.
How was she rad?
But she
Tell me
dispelled.
you're horny without telling
She
me.
dispelled Gilbrand, just straight up waved her hand
That's
and
cool.
banished Gilbrand back home.
That's true.
That was badass. And she had a cool staff. Just saying it.
Suicide is
So we
bad.
took the staff after killing her. But anyway, it was a necessary evil. And then it turns out that it wasn't actually her or the staff that was leading all of these people. It was a giant motherfucking tree. Could have guessed that, probably. But, sometimes the big brain ain't working quite so well as it used to. So we dispatched of the tree as well as many other smaller trees. And the rest of the tiny trees just
Is
booked
this
it.
still going on? Jeez, wrap it up.
I felt bad about
Wrap
doing
it
a
up.
joke recap, so then I wanted to make a thorough recap to make up for it. Anyway,
Yeah, now you lose another point.
that's fine. I'll live with it.
No, that was fine.
Anyway, we took them all out, and we are now standing mostly
lose a
outside,
shot.
right? I think all of us now.
Woo, that was shitty.
Owned!
Woo!
Uh,
Good job, team.
Kane sits there and watches the tree kind of burn. Sparky comes, lands on his shoulder. He's like, "That's nice. I love this."
As
Yes,
you
not
all
that-
sit here and take in your victory, you do see a couple more little needle blights, the tiny ones that are, kind of, what's that called?
Skittering?
Skittering.
Scampering.
Maybe scampering. Skittering, I think, is better. Skittering around the vineyard. They don't seem to be totally running away,
Right.
but, probably not that bad.
All right. I have a theory.
Go on.
How does a tree get that big and that alive?
That's not a theory.
Magic seeds. I go and dig through the ashes looking for a magic seed.
Make an investigation check.
Honestly, would have never thought of that. Good on you, Druid.
Natural 18
Good on you, Druid.
plus my investigation.
Angelo. That was a good fireball.
That was a good fireball.
Thanks, guys.
You're so hot, Angie. Anyway.
I don't feel so very good, so I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay,
Okay.
you don't have to talk.
You
He's
know.
got
Dirty
asthma,
20.
so the smoke inhalations really get to him.
That's canon. That's canon. Angelo
I
has
just spit a
asthma.
lot. I just spit a lot. Anyway,
Brian, when
20.
you listen to this video
Brian's
back,
Brian
in
just
years
started
from now-
Brian's literally at the front door.
What?
Stop
Be
this
there in
fucking-
30.
Okay.
He could hear us.
Brian, we just started and we already canonically changed a lot about Angelo, so good luck.
20 will.
Composite 20.
Yes, there is not a seed
come on.
or a gemstone of any kind. But something weird about this tree, as you start to dig through the ashes, which I assume you either diminish or
Oh yeah.
some of the pores of the bark, like you know how they're not
Mhm.
veiny, but there's like they're kind of wet.
I don't like
And
that.
as you like look a little bit closer,
This might be stupid.
they're
But I say
clearly
to myself, this might be stupid, but I smell it.
it is very clearly blood. But it's not
Oh.
blood on the outside of the tree, it's blood on the inside of the tree.
I have a new theory.
Go on, what you need to do? What the fuck?
How does a tree get that big and that alive? It wasn't a tree to begin with.
Or it was.
Ooh.
You're the druid.
Well, you're right. You're right. I am. Okay. Continuing this theory, it was maybe a person. There's blood in this tree.
There's blood in lots of trees.
What?
If we go with Fjell's theory, that Barovia is just a house full of stick people,
Oh, I really
then
don't
the
need to be claimed
stick
to that one.
people are full of blood. Sorry.
As you guys are
Sorry.
speaking
Is there,
and,
like,
and
a
doing
corpse
this,
in this tree anywhere, or
there
is
is
it like,
not a
okay.
corpse. Nope, it just looks like it's coming directly from the tree. But as this is happening, you do see, or you hear, "Caw, caw, caw!" and the swarms of ravens that were inside the building now
Mhm.
fly off in the direction of the family.
Alright, cool. Probably a good sign.
Okay. Hey, that's something good to report.
Should we just-
Hey, did we ever put out all the fires in the front of the house? I just stopped
Yes.
paying attention.
I was,
Fjell helped.
I was taking care of that.
All right.
We'll just take that later. Should we go?
Look, they haven't been tending these crops for like weeks.
Because they were overgrown.
Well, yeah, but so burning them down and fertilizing to regrow is actually the perfect option.
It's literally not.
No, it entirely is.
Absolutely not how you handle any plants if you ever even been outside. You think the best point of gardening, whenever things get a little weedy, is to burn it all down and start again?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of plants in the fire flame?
No, there's plenty of plants.
I doubt it. Should we keep going?
Yes.
Thank you.
Many of them require. Many of them require you to burn them down.
Do we look
And-
like... Does this look like a... spaceship?
Never heard of a phoenix bloom?
All right, we just hanging out.
No, we're going to the...
Family.
We're going to the family? Report our success?
You go back to the Markovs.
Can we
Markov!
walk out in front and just make sure there aren't like other? Because those twig blights came out of fucking nowhere.
Oh,
So
no,
I kind of
they're
want to like
everywhere.
walk through the
Yep.
plants in the front there and make sure there's not any hiding in there.
Okay, I would like to know real quick, are you leaving, like, the bodies and stuff? Are you leaving the staff? Or
Oh,
are
we
you...
have the
The
staff.
staff is in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bodies of the human beings inside.
There's
the
a
house
couple
are probably
druids
freaking
inside.
That's a good point. I didn't even consider
No,
that
I never
until
do.
God said something in my brain.
You ever think about, sorry, pause, but I've actually heard a TikTok about this, where it was like, you ever think about how D&D parties just be like, you like slaughter a group of 10 goblins, and then be like, alright, let's go, so that the next person walking on the path just
Like,
finds like 10 dead
Holy
goblins.
shit, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. I probably shouldn't leave them there.
Our job was
When the
to-
exterminators come in, you don't want them to leave the dead rats on your house.
We're not exterminators, we're killers.
Do you know what exterminate means?
Yes.
Okay.
Kill us. Kill.
Oh, he's up to you.
At the same time. At the same time.
It's up to you.
Fjell, you're the one with the real,
Muscles.
Yeah.
To actually move bodies.
to actually move
I
bodies.
can't move a body.
I could move a body, but I
Anybody
don't
can
really
try.
want to.
I
I'm gonna go talk to the family.
am.
Okay.
You don't want to clear the...
Oh, I just meant more than me.
No.
You already.
I'm
you
gonna go
already
talk to
literally
them.
I
said
do
you
wanna-
weren't gonna do it.
I would if we
I guess we...
decided that's what we were doing.
Hold on,
You just
hold
said
on,
you weren't
hold
gonna
on.
do
I
it.
voted against it.
We
That's
have
all
a-
it was.
We have a few minutes now, right? Like, we're not actively being assailed by twig people.
Okay.
Pitch.
Tonight when we get
Can
back
I
to
go
work,
back in the house and look around for whatever it is that was keeping the druids here? Like, why this place? The magic seeds. But what was that druid doing up there with the staff? I don't know. Didn't have time to investigate it.
You may.
Can we go look around?
There was one that was
I would like to go
drinking
talk to
wine.
Just stay
Yeah,
with
I
us.
also
What if I uncovered, I don't know, a
I
secret plot or summon another
What do
twig
you-
monster?
Are you trying to look for the seeds?
No, not necessarily.
Because I'll
But
tell you for a fact they're not in the house. I did that. Remember? With
right.
my magic.
You did that with your magic. But
You and Angela both.
Correct.
what were they doing up there?
I mean, it's not uncommon to just be like, we want territory
That's fair.
in the middle of the
Wine.
woods. Also, the family
I don't know.
might
She
not.
seemed really
You
powerful.
could go look.
So
Go look. Damn.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to the family.
I would
Split
also
body.
like to go talk to them.
All
I
right,
would
split
also
body.
like
Come
to
meet
go
us when you're
talk
done.
to the
Deidre's
family.
with you
all right, D, you with
because I
me?
offended him with the non movie,
What?
but you have to move the bodies.
You with me? Road trip?
You're moving the bodies.
What?
We're taking Angela with us. He's nice.
All right.
Who's?
Road trip.
Okay.
Where are you going?
You and me. We're going to the building.
No, I want to go talk to the family.
Oh, come on. I'm going to be the only one to go back in that building?
I cannot move bodies.
I don't care about moving the bodies. Where are we going to move them to? Just like outside? Burn
Burn
them?
them!
Bury them? I don't care.
That's your bit.
Sure, I guess.
Do you
That's
feel?
Burning them is not your bit.
Sure, burning them is just as much as my bit as you shooting the corpses. I mean, I don't know what you're trying to
Does
say.
shooting the corpses get rid of the corpses?
Eventually.
I mean, no, but what do you think? You think I'm just going to burn them on the ground and they're just not going to be there anymore? It takes a lot to immolate a corpse. There's bones. There's...
Not according to the 14-year-old that was murdered in front of us. He was dumb like that.
Oh, he was for sure goopy.
Dumb like that.
I'm gonna go talk to the family.
Fine, I'll go with you.
Yes!
Jesus
Thank you.
Christ.
I just
Take
want to look
Angela.
around. There's
Angela
probably
doesn't
nothing in
deserve
there
to be a
now.
part of this.
There's probably nothing in there now.
All
One of you
right,
has to
all
come
right.
with me.
Well, now I feel in the middle of this.
I walk away.
You take Angela.
Yeah, I got Angela.
Angela!
I just scoop him
Get
up.
out your
I just scoop
inhaler!
him up and I'm like, come on,
I
buddy.
would bring Gilbrand with me, but that bitch literally killed him.
You got Emily. You're fine.
Anyway, come on.
Okay.
Yeah!
Oh my god! Now I'm back with you.
Bullshit.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'm not giving you time to think about it. I have Sparky cast fiery teleportation and put us in the room.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Which room? The one with the
Uh-huh.
hot druid?
The hot druid.
I'm on.
Well, there were a couple, but she was by far the sluttiest.
Amen.
Can I
Yes!
do a druidy nature check to look around and see what it is that she might, like, why she was holed up in here, what she was doing, if anything?
Mhm. Roll.
Nice. That was really good. My nature is +5, so that is a 19.
Okay. Looking about the space, you see this room has a wooden floor. There's this big 10-foot hole cut in the middle of it. Looming over the hole is a wooden winch, which is where this druid was standing. There's a pretty nice view out the windows that you can see. And as you're standing there thinking about it, and what you know about nature just in general, you recall what she said before engaging in combat with you, which was,
Not much.
"Nature bows to my every whim, for I have the vampire staff." And she was holding the staff up in the air.
Did she say that?
Yes.
I remember her saying something. I don't remember the vampire staff being said.
Yep, she
I
said that.
remember that.
Blood trees.
Interesting. Blood trees.
So you do remember like magic coming out of this staff,
Mhm.
and then a few rounds later, you started hearing a tree come. So perhaps it was some sort of summoning.
Mhm.
It's about all you get with the nature.
Interesting. Interesting.
What are you looking at?
I don't know yet. You got that staff, right?
Yes.
You want to fuck with it?
Yes.
All right, take it out of the bag.
Okay. I hand it to him.
Can I? Have I seen anything
Don't
like
light
this?
it on fire.
I'm trained in Arcana and
Well,
Nature, so
you roll another nature check.
Okay.
Not a high DC. Fails.
that is not a high roll, only a 14.
Okay. Well, so with your investigation with the tree outside, You can tell that this seems to be a huge branch.
Oh.
So it's really spongy.
So it's not cut. It's not like a cut staff.
It's not a cut staff. It really
interesting.
looks just like a branch. It's spongy because it's like when a tree rots and it gets all spongy, or when a tree has like an ant infestation and it gets spongy.
Oh, I
Can
know
turn into a cute
exactly
small animal
that
companion.
one.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
And it's black, just like the tree outside. And as you kind of investigate it a little bit, you see like droplets of blood
Ooh.
Ooh,
on
Turn
it.
into a cute small animal companion.
Not a palisade.
get rid of it.
Is it? Can I determine if it's magical in any way, like in and of itself,
Right.
or would that require?
Well, I would
detect magic?
say you can roll an Arcana check, and as you're standing there investigating it, you start to feel some like poking at your fingers,
Oh.
poking at your palms.
Stop it.
Real slow and soft at first, but like almost like the branches of this staff are trying to grow towards you. What was your Arcana roll?
It was a 23, the natural 17.
So,
That is spooky.
Yeah.
in
yeah,
noticing this,
fuck. Cut out.
you assume that this is a, maybe not a sentient staff, but clearly a very magical one.
Mhm.
And definitely can be used in some kind of magical way, especially with what you saw the druid doing. Can you stop? Fushigi.
Fushigi.
But it is slowly trying to. It's not like breaking your skin or anything. It's
Mhm,
just like
mhm.
softly like rubbing against your skin.
Huh.
Like bony fingers almost. But smaller.
This is really gross.
It's a little freaky, right?
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
Ooh. Well, to each their own, I guess.
I'm just gonna put it back in the bag so it doesn't stab me, because I definitely ripped it out of her arm, right? Like when we picked it up, it kind of like
Yes, when
came
you
out.
took it,
was
you
in her.
pulled like roots almost out
Yeah.
of her veins. As the other group is walking back towards the family,
What's going to be done?
you do notice, you start to see some of these little twig blights and needle blights, not twig blights, the needle blights, the tiny ones. They're still kind of running in the direction of the house. So you pass a couple around.
Do they completely ignore us?
They maybe look at you and notice you, but they don't run towards you.
That's their problem, right?
Yeah.
Cool. While we're on our way there, because it's a 2-minute walk, have you met anyone you would consider, other than obviously my generous self, a philanthropist or someone who gives to others so far? Someone who would provide a lot of knowledge, and would know things about you know who, that provide like history and knowledge.
I didn't mean to totally stop you guys. You guys could have kept exploring. I just wanted to say, while you're
No, yeah,
split,
I
you saw
just-
these.
I just wanted to end the scene with, let's go
Yeah,
meet up
yeah,
with
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Transition.
Yeah, yeah.
Davio.
No, you don't have to say that, because I agree. But I also don't know that he actually does know. Who actually is on the agenda for tonight. I don't know why. That's a current problem.
That's your business.
It really is, but you brought him up.
It's true, you
Is
didn't.
that but for real? For real? Have you? I'm asking because you seem to pay attention to people more than me a little bit. Anyone you would think fits that, like.
It's philanthropic.
Well, the philanthropist was just the name of the
I
card.
remember.
And they were described as someone who would provide history or knowledge, or maybe it's not even a person, maybe it's a place, where sickness and madness were around or happened, and kids were crying. The sickness bit got me, because we haven't experienced that, but maybe it was like a sickness and madness used to happen, like a place where sickness and madness once happened, but maybe we haven't gotten there yet.
Part of me wants to lean towards Nephiron, because sickness and madness could be the plagues that plague the wizards of the Ember Temple.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a good call.
I don't know, does the
Forgot about that entirely, to be honest. That was sort of shifted him over to Kane's property.
Does the church in Velaki double as maybe a hospital? I know he takes in strays.
Yeah, there's
Maybe
also
we
that
should
town
be
we haven't been to yet.
talking to one of the priests, and that is what I was about to bring up. Is there still, like it starts with a B.
Perez.
Perez.
Yes, named after that.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah.
no, not yet. I'm just trying to check off these lists.
What else do we? I mean, we have a sword. That was one.
The
right?
sword's the literal only one I have checked. Of course, we think we know who the beast is. Lottie.
Yeah.
Perhaps there could be more she-wolf.
I mean, there's also Isaac. We killed him.
But specifically, I was told she-wolf, and I believe what's his name uses he in pronoun.
Ezek?
No, old man on the tied to a roof.
Oh. Emil.
Emil.
I was like, the dead guy? That would suck.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was that.
There's Emil, but I feel like Emil's a herring. I know. I
Emil.
don't trust him.
Emil. Torneski.
Lottie,
The
I trust with
enemy?
my life.
Question mark.
Um,
The dungeon. Half of. I think it's supposed to say whole of
Wait.
bones.
roll back. Where are we at? Because we have the dungeon being one of them.
Which is the Hall of Bones,
we found-
Castle Dangerous.
We have found Emil in 2 different dungeons now.
Yeah, but I think this one's specifically to do with you know who, and I think they have a Hall of Bones. Because it's about the enemy. The word is named enemy. There's the card.
I thought we had a dungeon card.
Yes. But what the dungeon card was in reference to was our enemy.
Remember, Mana Mabel was like, "Oh, look at that enemy, the dungeon."
Yes.
I do now.
So I have subcategories like if we're looking
That
for
was a
hope,
Good
flashback.
flashback.
if we're looking for history and knowledge, we go to the philanthropist, which is the sickness and madness. If we're looking for hope, we go to the Avenger, the treasure at the dragon's house, which we already know about, of course.
Oh, right.
The power and the weapon and the sword of light, check.
Got it.
Shed light on the help would be the beast. Hate strahd. Oh, fuck it. I'm pissed at him right now anyway. And then our enemy, something about the dungeon.
Right. Good recap. Let's go talk
Yeah,
to
yeah,
him.
good call.
Okay. What was the elder's name?
I'll tell you. 10 seconds.
Okay, I will let my player tell you.
I'm so glad we have it, Elena.
I mean, I know it.
Elvier.
Davian.
No.
Davian.
You approach, and you see Davian, who is the crotchety old guy with the cane, who's kind of hunched over, and his eldest son, Adrian, kind of tending to a fire. Everyone else is not present at the moment. You actually do hear, like, a baby crying in the tent. So, you hear, like, I don't remember what his voice was, but it was funny.
Yeah, crotch.
You're back.
Yes.
We are. Your house is clear of pests.
Did you die, some of you? It's only 3 of you back.
No, they're investigating the rest of the house to see if they can determine why the
Oh,
pests
no,
were there to
actually.
begin with. Perhaps you could shed any light on that.
What? I missed it.
They're investigating your house to see why the pests were there to begin with. Perhaps you can shed some light.
I would love to after I get my family back home to safety.
Probably.
Right.
Can we get them back first
Yes.
before I have exposition?
You
Good call.
can get them back inside.
I'm an old man.
I feel inclined to say, in the presence of a child. We did leave the corpses of the intruders strewn about.
Well, that sucks. There are 4 children, so
Oh, that
Um,
sucks.
I guess
Adrian,
we'll clean it up. I don't know.
what's his name? What was the
Adrian?
Adrian, would you give us a hand? cleaning
Absolutely.
Your
Yeah.
house of trash.
Yes.
I would
Let's
help
go.
with that. The kids are told.
All right.
All right. Let me poke my head in and tell my sister and her husband to just come back in like 20 minutes.
Hey, one of the kids
He
want to
does
ride
so.
on the dragon? We'll walk. We don't have to fly.
One of the kids. Would I? So you guys all, well, just, brevity's sake, we make it back. You guys, I assume, are just still there or on the trailer or whatever. So you're back with Adrian. Davian came with you, and Elvir also followed. So the youngest son also came.
Is he the one on the thing with me, or is he like an adult?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And one shot.
Let's say Martin.
All right, Martin. Don't fucking
The
let go. You
8-year-old.
don't fly. And we'll let fly like 5 feet off the ground.
Okay. Whoa, this is epic! You know, okay. Alright, so we make it back. Mary can entertain the child that she brought, and the men will help you clean out the druids. And as they do so, we can... Alright, well, since I'm old and I'm not going to do any labor, well, I'll just stand here.
Kane, what did you find?
Jack. Right next to shit.
Okay.
Thank you all again.
Hey, what about the sponge?
We'll get
Alright.
Would you be able to elaborate? Could you start with the brown mold covered basement of yours?
Oh, yes, you went down there. Well, that was, to protect the gem seeds. And I assume you didn't find them?
We did not.
They're not at the
We
house.
found an empty box and a few druids. That was about it.
That's what I figured would happen. Well, I don't know what my disappointment of a son living over in Valaki told you, but, I'll tell you a little tale.
I don't even know if I've ever seen it. He was in the back room for some reason.
He's the neighbor from Broken.
Long time ago, this land was barren. Long before me, long before my family, but after the castle. And my ancestors, they prayed and they prayed to the Ladies Three, and the Ladies Three gifted them with 3 magical gemstones in the shapes of seeds. And each of these gifts, we believe, had some sort of gift of life in them and helped our vineyards grow, and that's how we grew grapes to make wine. And I've carried on the family tradition of growing grapes to make wine. You hear Adrian from the corner go, "Yeah, okay, you don't need to be telling them all those stories now."
No. I love stories. Go. Keep going. Look at Phil. Look how into this he is.
He's putting his feet on me like a freak.
Alright. Stop playing footsie with Grandpa. Let's go. Fucking weird sandals. Stop.
I'm
Many...
gonna fuck a lich.
I don't
Whoa! My
Sorry,
family
Grandpa, but I don't. For the record.
Whoa. Well, anyway.
Kenny got us on our team. Every single one of you.
Regardless of how we got them or not, the 3 gemstones existed and they were magical. And many, many years ago, one of them was stolen. We don't know by who and we don't know why. And this was a long time ago when I was just a young boy. And it honestly wasn't that big of a deal. We didn't have, there's not a lot of people in Barovia anyway, so we did lose quite a few crops, but we still were able to maintain a running winery. Then a few years ago, while my stupid son Erwin, who I hate, was on watch, the 2nd gem was stolen.
Oh.
And he won't tell me anything about it, but I suspect he's in league with the witch in Varese. And I kicked him out. I don't ever want to see him again. His wife, though, she's a looker. I
If
paid
it
to
is
see her
any
again.
consolation, it is Erwin's request that brought us to your door.
Sure. Probably just misses the flocks of ravens that hang out with him. But anyway, so that was pretty detrimental. We weren't able to make as much wine. We had some, not as much. We've been a little bit more stingy with it, giving it to the powerful people of the towns, not just selling it out to whoever. We had a shipment going to Kresk, a shipment for Valaki, a shipment for Barovia, some shipments for just other places. And then about a week ago or so, the last gem was stolen as well. I think by these nasty little forest people. They usually would keep to themselves out west. We didn't bother them. They wouldn't bother us. They, were a little hippie, doing shrooms and tattooing weird things on their faces and berry juice. So, but we kept to ourselves. I don't know. Then a few months came by and they started appearing in the woods around our property, and it was a little suspicious. And then all of a sudden, there was one directly at our door, and come to find out our gem is missing. And we were driven out of the place by a swarm of almost said midgets. Munchkins.
Oh, I thought you were going to say twins.
No, tree munchkins. We've been living in the woods.
While he's saying this, pay attention to where the tree people, did they end up at the house? Like, we found
Make a
them coming
perception check.
in, but, like, where are they still walking into the house? 16.
Through him telling you this story, it's actually really hard to tell. You look at the window, look at the door,
I don't
don't really see anything. You remember being in battle, them kind of appearing out of nowhere. So you think maybe
So when we saw them and we were walking past them and they were going past us, Gail and
they were
I don't see
moving.
them now.
Right. Make an insight check.
Ooh,
What's that? What's it say?
it's a natural 19.
Hey, 25. I'm good at insight.
So, I know we played a few weeks ago, but last session when you were fighting them, and maybe it wasn't noticed right away, there were... I guess you kind of bowled right through them because they only had 4 hit points. But anyway,
Right, there were 2 guys. One's
Mhm.
upstairs, one downstairs.
there were
Yeah.
little tiny ones outside, and then bigger, like, group ones, yep, and then the tree. The little tiny ones, when they stopped moving, you couldn't tell the difference between them and a normal plant.
Terrifying.
So you don't know. You don't see anything.
Yeah, bad news, Grips, about that.
What?
So all the big bads and even all the medium bads gone
Okay.
for sure. The little bads, they're like gnats. You just can't seem to get rid of gnats because they're so fucking tiny and you can't really catch them. And when they also the sticks. Only when they're moving can you tell that they're alive. When they're still, they blend in with all your vineyard.
Okay.
So if you go
So-
out to be in the vineyard, you might get attacked by sticks.
Well, here's a predicament for you. Why would I go into the vineyard? Because now nothing will grow, and our whole vineyard will collapse and rot, and nothing will ever be able to grow again if we don't have these gems.
Well, we'll certainly keep an eye out, but we have business to tend to.
But I'll add it to the list. We have a growing list. I'll add you to the list, and I'll talk to Erwin. I can promise we'll talk to Erwin.
Wait. I'm really interested in these gems, in these seeds.
Yeah? What about him?
Well, if you could get at least one back.
All you need is one.
Well, it'd be nice to have all 3. I assume the first one is just gone. That one, we kind of gave up on that one when I was still a boy. If you could find the second one, maybe waterboard my son and get some info out of him. I don't know.
Whoa, no. I wouldn't mind asking him and going after these seeds.
Well, we gotta go back to it tonight anyway.
So I think the third seed that was stolen, the most recent one, I think those druids just took it to their little hideaway over west.
West?
They live out by Yester Hill.
You know where this is?
Why don't you pull it up on the map?
I just know they like to gather around Yester Hill. Some weird plant creature. They've always had these weird plant creatures, but seems to have been a lot more lately over there that my boys have told me about. I'm not quite sure if it has anything to do with them storming over here.
Yester Hill, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
As in like yesterday, but without
Yeah.
the day? Sorry, 1 second.
It's the only place I could think that they would have taken them. Or the swamps of Berez, but they're not really swampy type people.
Sure.
Yes, Perez is down there.
Yeah, it's west of the map that we currently have.
And you said...
Do you have a map you can show me?
and you
Oh,
said
look at here.
west.
Yeah, it's about right there.
Oh, down there.
Alright,
okay,
where
so
the
like
unmarked.
southwest. I see.
Write that on the map in your brain. That I say in real life.
Oh, look, your map
Where it is.
even has a little trail down there. Yeah, we're not very far, those fuckers. Well, here. While we're here, I'll reward ya, and I'll have more good things to come. And he like claps his hands and calls Elvira over, and Elvira like, he's like, oh right, runs away and comes back with a crate.
Alright.
And he presents it to you, and then he gives you like a little pouch. And what did you know? You gonna open them?
I'm gonna open the pouch.
Okay, open. Inside the pouch is a necklace of crystal beads. There's about 20 little crystal beads on it.
I love necklaces. 20
Um,
crystal beads, is that what you said?
and then 3 rings, each with a fat diamond on them.
Oh my god. Please,
And each of
Not
those
looking to
diamonds
be
is
engaged
probably
right now.
worth about 100 gold for each of those diamonds.
Okay.
Like 1 is 100. You
oh my gosh, this is very nice.
know. And like a handful of gold.
I'm gonna say 10.
That's what's in the pouch.
What about that? Puppy?
Mhm.
The crate that you're holding?
You shake it around.
Shaking it as a puppy.
You hear bottles. If you-
I will put it down and open it up.
You see a crate, and there are 3 bottles of Dragonberry Crush, 3 bottles of Champagne du Monde, and 3 bottles of the Great Mash.
What
Whatever.
was the first one called, Mom?
Dragonberry Crush.
A Mountain Dew flavor.
I will write those down as in the bag. And then I'll just take the bottles
Sure.
and put them in the
That's fine.
Okay, alright.
And you also have a safe haven here at the Wizard of Wines whenever you want.
Oh, that's very nice.
Just don't bring my son ever. He's not allowed.
That's fair enough.
Great.
Kane doesn't
Thank
get
you
along
all
with
for
his daddy
helping. And at this point, Stefania and her 3 other children and
either.
her husband bound through the door, and the kids are running around. There's still a body or Yella's dragging out. Kids come up and they're like, "Ooh, what the hell?"
Okay, yeah, look at the dragon.
Does this have
Woo!
anything to do with the Fanes? In your knowledge? You seem to
Give
be
me that.
knowledgeable of the Fanes.
Oh, sorry, Cole. Looks like some
Show
kind of
that to anybody.
sacrificial knife.
Show it to anyone.
Yeah?
Maybe he needs to go to art school.
Okay.
It's
But
a
the
good
eye,
suggestion.
really
Pretty
the
good.
eye.
Oh, Brian's here.
The eye's in here a lot.
Brian's here.
Brian.
Maybe it's watching you.
Okay, pause. Brian's here.
So let's give you a recap, Brian. So far,
You got asthma.
You have asthma.
that's why we explained your absence. Is you were bent over coughing, so from an asthma attack from all the smoke. You now have an inhaler, canon. Also, this family hates Erwin back at the inn because they think he stole the seeds.
Well, the dad does.
Witch and Berez. I'm all about grouping. There's some druids. The crazy ones we killed are from Yesterhill, which is like that little blank spot. They gave us a crystal bead necklace. Do you use any spells that use crystal beads? I don't use spells. Well, I do. Mine are all like.
I don't remember
crush a
what
grape in
spell
your
it
hand and
was.
You can cast a spell.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's just pretty, and if you can wear it, I think it'd look good on you. Here you go.
Yeah, now you have a little cute bead necklace.
Professional.
Like a Mardi Gras
I'm gonna wear
necklace.
these 3 diamond rings all at once
What?
because it's gaudy and you
Or shit. No,
look all the drinks.
I
Please
took
don't
both
like
my
it.
Maybe don't wear those, you'll get mugged.
I'd like to see them try.
Well, I mugged someone for them, so.
Okay. Alright, do you think I could get? Never mind. Nope, that's creepy. We also got a bunch of booze.
1 ring per boyfriend.
Yes.
For Savio, the Lich. And
what
a
is
third
that,
option.
baby? What is
Oh, yeah.
that?
What is
I gotta
yours?
meet them first. Yeah, one to rotate out.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Okay.
We
One for
cleaned out
Asher.
the house and we brought everyone back.
Well, that's great.
Struts.
That's great to
Oh,
hear.
twink.
I'm glad I
The
was
twink.
there for all
You're
of
right.
that to help out. It was great. Okay.
Struts twink.
And now we're talking about how we're gonna thank them very much for all the stuff, and then we're gonna leave.
Yeah.
Didn't know where
Yeah.
that went.
To Milwaukee. We got a lot
Is
to do
anybody
and we
else a
can't find.
little concerned that the twin blights can come back? Because I do
They
have
specifically
a,
just told me.
I do have a solution.
Oh, go on.
I
Um,
hear it every time.
I can burn away most of this. It's not going to grow back
If we plant the seed,
without the
literally-
seed. And if you're concerned about like a temporary attempt, I'm also pretty good at
If the druids live down the hill, there's going to be more and more sticks no matter what you do.
That's fair.
And so we have to take
So
care
we
of
gotta
that.
take care of that.
Yeah.
We also gotta find it.
We also are all at like half health.
Yeah, druids are like the police of the forest, so like.
Amen,
they
and
got
a
the
cab.
great.
Right.
A cat.
A cat.
Anyway,
Wait, never mind.
A dab.
Yeah, damn.
Never mind.
What's your temporary? Is your temporary the same as your long term, which is just burn everything down?
well, I'm not opposed to a forest fire, but
That's your trauma. Until we deal with Yester Hill, it doesn't matter.
it's all twin blights. You're
Also,
right.
I recommend we go back to Milwaukee for a lot of reasons. I have literally a list of reasons, but the main one is we're all at like half health.
I
Right?
agree.
And I say that in and out of character. I feel half dead.
I also have to go back to Milwaukee.
Sure, we can go
There
back
are
to
a lot of
Milwaukee first,
reasons.
but we should definitely come right back and deal with these druids
Okay.
because this is gonna become
I'm actually hoping to go out east.
this is gonna become a completely unfixed problem.
Shocking. We're leaving a trail of them behind us. We have yet to, I've literally checked one thing off the list since I made the list. We just
Okay.
keep adding things to the list everywhere we go.
I remember when Mal was like, I think we're about halfway done with the campaign, and then it's like, we
My
checked
to-do
off
list
one
says
thing.
not, bitch.
Yeah, but my
I'm like, we
point,
still have to figure out what this key did, so I don't fucking think
Yes,
so.
we did.
my point is, maybe this is a sunk cost fallacy, but we've already put a lot of effort into this. I'd like to see it finished.
That's very nice of you. But finding the wine for this family versus saving this region.
But it's not finding the wine, it's the fanes, it's the seeds. There's the kid knew
Don't try
about
to
the
tie him in.
seeds.
Don't you dare try to tie him in.
I am gonna try and tie him in. I'm gonna try and tie this all in. Since we started, the seeds have been a consistent thing, and we have a chance to see it. I look and make sure they're not like close enough to yours. I don't give a fuck about giving the seeds back to these guys. I want to know what seeds. I don't know what they do.
Well, we know what they do.
We know what
temporarily
we know
dispel
what
the magic
we
in
know
it.
what they use them for, but it seems to me like it can remove the curse that is on this
Right,
land,
yeah.
at least temporarily or
Agreed.
locally, which can be very useful.
Instead of going right back here, why don't we go to them, and then we need to go to Berez anyway, and they specifically said one of them is probably in Berez.
What do we need to go to Perez for?
Because there was a reason. It's in my notes somewhere. When we do the run-through of things we have to do, it's in there.
Okay, that's fine.
But
That's
I'm
fine.
saying, rather than coming all the way out west and trekking a couple days in the cold again, we go to Berez and find one instead. Fuck these druids.
Ew.
Let's get to Milwaukee first.
I'm
Also,
also-
I'm also very intrigued to see what else these druids have in store, but I recognize that is my own
The
personal
same way we
shit.
didn't go after the Giants.
I
In the
say
same way we
You're
we'll be
right.
going to
You're right.
going
You
to
know what?
Ratavi
That
and
is
then-
the same reason that we didn't go after the Giants. However,
I vote
however,
Valaki Perez.
if Berez didn't exist,
It's also
It might be Valaki Rivermore, but
Why?
we'll get to it when I get to the list.
It might be what?
It might be. How do you feel about dinner? You love dinner? Everyone loves dinner.
Where? Merit. Where?
I have very expensive taste all of a sudden,
cover him up.
Do you
and I only like the best. The finest of the finest. That's why we have the wine.
like to have a Perez?
I think Brez, they said it's a swamp.
You haven't tried it yet.
They said it's a swamp. What are you going to eat?
Sometimes
Frog?
it's that hole in the wall that has the best fucking apps.
I've become very, very, very high in class.
You mean bougie?
I think that's the. I think
we're
that's
burning
the,
daylight.
No, it's walking.
Oh, are you walking?
Sorry.
now.
Bye!
Milwaukee.
I mean, she has a crown. That's like Goodbye. almost literally.
Bye,
I
thanks for your help.
literally, yeah, thank you. Mom medicine.
Is that the mic knife?
Yeah.
Specifically the green one.
You're on
Are
the
those
best flavor.
mics? Squirt mics?
So, Mr. DM, we're just going to go back the way we came, but this way continue on the crossroads that the one that's like fucked up and pointing to Milwaukee.
Oh, you're going to Valaki?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, however, I don't know how long it's going to take us, but we're going to get there. We'll get there when we get there.
They should do a run of Mike Mikes. It's Oops All Mikes and Oops All Ikes.
That'd be funny.
It's like left Twix and right.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I think that'd be good.
Okay, you guys head back. I would like marching order. I really just want who's the head. Who
Yeah.
can take it? Okay, please roll a perception check.
Perception?
You can watch his muscular back as he walks.
No, that's...
Kane can also roll a perception check.
Nope. It's Fiel with a... Oh boy, here we go. 8.
Okay. Honestly, not a lot to see. Still pretty misty, pretty
It's misty.
foggy. Don't do that. It's maybe about noon. You do see, just ravens every once in a while.
I'm going to say, hold on, everybody, hold on. My boots came untied. I'm going to reach down and start tying my boots.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do something very stealthily.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look up at Kane with the diamond ring and say, Kane, my darling, would you please save my life and only my life if I give you this? One day if I die.
No, that diamond's not near big enough.
If I gave you all 3 of these together, could you use them? If I give them to you, will you only save my life with them?
I don't think it works that way, and I don't want to try it on a dead body.
I'll save your life if you give me one.
Hold on. Wait, what? You don't think it works that way?
Yeah.
You don't think it works that way?
It's about 300 gold for all those
Drink.
diamonds and everything.
I go down to tie the other
Maybe
shoe.
350.
All right.
Kane is
Why
even
did she
big
do
enough.
the shoe?
Oh, wait, will it fit on one of his fingers?
No.
Oh, no, that's
Right
very
there.
depressing. Pearson might be able to blacksmith it.
And it's okay.
Okay. Angelo, can you do anything with diamonds?
I not really know, to be honest.
Shell, I'm
Are
sorry.
you the only
wouldn't
one
fit
who
your
can
fingers.
do that? Oh.
Shell, I'm going to return to you because these are
Thanks
too
for that.
big. Nope, that's not your name. Whatever your name is.
You
You're
look
the
like
only
it.
size fingers of an NG, but I'm going to
Okay,
give NG
Emily.
one anyway.
No, I'll take them. I don't know. Look. You asked for
How
this.
do you not know how your spells work? That seems a bit fucked. And I used a twig as a spell.
I do know how my spells work, and it takes a lot of energy to
Right,
revive
three.
a body.
For those of you at home
300
watching,
gold
Cole
worth.
just pulled out a prop book that I gave him that he scribbled all
And
over, and
you
he's
need a-
showing Elena
And you need
what
a
he
focus
drew.
for that energy, or else it just goes everywhere and it doesn't actually enter the body, the corpse, right?
Okay.
And that focus generally has to come through something like a diamond, but an expensive,
Okay.
solid, clear-cut diamond. That's why you need
I
really
agree!
expensive ones. I know, but no single one of those is large enough to be a focus.
I think if you hold them all in your hand like this, it works the same, Kane.
I think I would have to get very, very lucky for that to happen, and I don't want to test it on a corpse. But I will take the diamonds. Thank you so much.
No, you can have one of them. The other one I'm
Pearson
going to have
has
stretch.
a
Yes.
diamond you control.
However,
Sure. That's up to you, but he is technically.
Every time you see me cast Long Strider, I just fucking smear dirt on your forehead.
Okay?
Magic's not that difficult.
Running faster and raising the dead are 2 very different things, Merritt. Sorry, birds, we're going.
Surprisingly enough,
I will take all 3 of them on the off chance that
You
it
can
does
use
work and I have.
mistletoe and a sprig of spruce, and I can fucking pass us without a motherfucking trace.
Merritt, I'm going to take all 3 of these things, and when you die, I will electively choose to use them and see if it works. How about that? Will that make you happy? Thank you.
I remember Dieter just like.
I will take all 3 of the diamond rings.
Whatever the
They're
fuck
going in
that's
my
called.
inventory.
Is that what they?
Punch you in the chest.
I was thinking that.
I like tiny body.
Make a medicine check. Can I do it with strength?
Oh, no.
3 diamond rings.
surprisingly enough, you don't really seem to come across any obstacles. There's no wolves howling around you, none of that. And you make it to Valaki in like 2 hours' time.
Hey!
No, I wasn't so
Dare I
bad.
say it? Things are looking up.
You know what I think it is? I think it's our witty banter. I think it entertains them long enough to not throw things at us. Anyway, hi guards!
Oh,
They
God.
nod at you.
On our way to town, is the church first or is the
Church is
inn
first. No, church is like the first thing in the town.
From this
do we
direction?
want to stop in there? Is that on your list?
The other side of the town coming in from this way.
You're coming. Oh, you're coming in the back way, are you?
What? Danica, you're
She's
Barbara?
guarding. It's her
Pick
day.
up another job because
Yeah, they can't make money at the end anymore, so she had to pick up a second job.
Damn it! We need to go back and give you your fuck ton of money.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Particularly funny because we
Can I
have an entire
retcon
rotation
something?
for my
Yes.
entire office
You're
on
the
who
DM.
does
Well, I
what.
went up to pee and then you guys left. Kyle, shut up.
Duty.
So I went up to pee and then you guys left the family, and I meant to tell you this. They have cases of wine for you to deliver. And they were going to ask you to do that. Can I retcon that real
Oh,
fast?
yeah. No, we can do that.
Can you deliver these wine bottles to Kresk and Velaki, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Crest or
Perez.
and Velaki?
Yes.
Can we come back for the ones to Crest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't think we're
How
going
many
there
you
for a
want us
little
to
bit.
carry to
yet.
Lucky? And by us, I mean these guys.
Here's like
Oh,
two
wait.
cases.
Do
Oh,
we need
perfect.
to
Phil,
hold
don't
on?
wanna
Hold
eat
on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Do we need to go to Kresk
We
or
don't know.
Perez?
Well, now
Perez.
both. Eventually.
We
Crest,
didn't complete the
we had
map.
no real...
Wait. Which is the place that you
Perez.
need wine to get into?
Crest.
I think that's where we wanted to go.
No, it's not.
Why do we need to go to Perez?
There's a
I
lot
haven't
of
gone to
stuff
that
on
part of my
Perez, and
notebook
now
yet.
there's a potential witch there with a seed. So,
Perez it is.
Why don't you-
Perez it is.
why don't you stop talking and just be big, okay?
I'm gonna
That's
grow
what she
to my
said.
large size.
I'm just
Stomping into
I'm
Velaki.
just kidding.
Okay, so we wreck on that. Sorry, I was upstairs peeing, and then you guys were gone.
remember when he said that too.
So you walk in this way. You actually
I'm drinking.
you will pass. Oh my god, that
It cuts back. It's like, I remember when you said that too, and it just cuts back to a fucking
An
Daedric
empty crate.
just shoving crates into the bag for a second, and then it cuts back.
No, you're carrying those. Too.
So at this entrance, I think there's
This is where, like, the Walker house is, right?
yeah. You would pass. Let me get the map.
We want to go in there.
I was thinking we go there again. We make it a routine. We stop by whenever we're going to dinner.
Oh,
Why?
Walk through. Stop. I'm asking. I'm not
I
trying
don't
to
have
question.
anything I need from her. If I never see her again, it's too
Then-
soon.
then
yeah.
you-
So the
then you
shopping
should
district
order
is
Stopping
towards
by
the
every time.
center,
Okay.
But not.
and then so the shopping district is towards the center. You would maybe see
Those Budweisers might not be
the
They're not, fortunately.
like the gallows and the stocks. You would walk past that. There's notably nobody there.
Is Rick's caught out there like it normally is?
You guys
It
want to go
was
over
the
there?
one time we went out there.
No, it is not
And then
actually.
upstairs.
So the Arasek stockyard. There's no longer a cart. Can you
What's
make me
up,
a drink?
Elena?
I kind of want to drink something.
Or Alana?
We have iced
Helena?
tea.
Helena?
No,
The ruins
I
of
like iced
Perez were
tea.
drowned by you know who.
Ooh,
I knew I wrote Perez in here somewhere.
maybe the witch that's there will have a thing against it. Maybe
That's why
that's
there's
the
swamps.
philanthropist.
What the fuck would else there be swamps?
Someone who doesn't
the
like
elevation makes no
Oh,
sense why there would be a
I
swamp
think-
there.
I think you were talking earlier when I wasn't there about crying children. What about the place with all the teeth?
Yeah, I thought about that, but
Oh, bone grinder.
it's about sickness and madness, and that feels like not sickness. That feels like murder. It could be. Children were also crying. Oh no, that was
So-
Mad Mary.
Question.
Okay.
Yeah,
They made pies there, correct?
yeah, the ones we ate.
Said they did.
That is where they claim.
It's like Little Debbie. Does
Right.
Debbie make the pies?
But I'm thinking.
Yes,
Agree.
Morgantha
how
gave
are
you
they
a meat
making-
pie that gave you nightmares.
Crust?
You would need wolf that you grow,
Here we go.
and to grow plants
Okay.
in Barovia,
Here we go.
you need a seed.
I like that actually.
What do you think is in crust?
Wheat,
What? I didn't
Flour.
say no.
We need to make
flour,
crust.
flour,
which is made of
which is wheat.
Have we
wheat.
passed any wheat fields?
No,
It's like mountainous all around here.
It was
but you
what-
also
The
haven't been.
only
But
place-
you haven't been a bone grinder in a week, so maybe they have
That's true. Maybe they've grown wheat
wheat
fields.
since then.
Yeah.
It's a theory. You guys are the ones who wanted to leave. I didn't even get close to the place. You're the ones who are like digging through and you're like, fuck this place, there's dead kids here.
There were teeth there. Of course we left.
Yeah, we were younger then. Less jaded. Now we're like, yeah, what's a couple dead kids?
I am the same person I was when I came
I
here.
don't think so. You're glowing.
All right,
Alright, so
you have the list. Where are we going first?
well, it actually depends on how the GM told me the city is laid out. And out of the inn, the church and shopping, what is first? I think we said shopping
The
first.
church is the furthest away. The inn and the shopping is kind of in the center of the
Yeah.
You need to go shopping.
Yes.
Probably
Yeah,
should
what
do that.
shopping do we need to do? Just buy a sword from Pearson?
Yes.
Yeah, we need to go talk to
We need
Perez.
arrows?
Not from
Nope.
here.
Perez is the name
I've
of
got
my
so much
infrastructure
fucking
suite.
money.
We need to go talk to Pearson.
I don't need arrows from here. Yes, I'm.
Where else are you wanting to get arrows from?
Well,
Angela's gonna be
whenever
calling
we
me
find
about
this
that
girl's
next time.
bones and go back to the Vistani.
You want to buy arrows from the
No,
Vistani?
I want to go from the Vistani to the Dark Town.
Oh, right, the elves. But you want to have arrows.
I have regular arrows, plenty.
Okay.
you all have things you need to do.
Also,
Nope, I'm
I
with
do
you.
what I
I
want.
can make your regular arrows as valuable as a silver one anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, I have like 50 arrows on my person right now.
Okay,
I don't-
so you should be good. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You can
Yeah,
you
I
can
have-
wind rune them, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I have
Sweet.
silver and
I would
I just meant
also
ultimate.
like to get some things silver. Perhaps some
I'm just
jetty
kind of
ones.
embracing, want to see what cool shit there is in town.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think there is much cool shit in there.
I know they told us to go to Perez to go shopping.
What
as
if
well.
we bought
Crest.
Crest.
We could just
Perez
buy
is a
it.
ruin.
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
I think you know who
Also,
has
I'm
actually
adding
made
that
it
to
a
the list.
pointed effort to remove most cool things from most towns.
That's cool. That's fine. That's
Let's go
fair.
buy one of the only remaining ones.
Okay.
Got it.
Shopping trip.
Okay, first, Pearson,
Sure.
you're up.
Shopping trip. I'm very excited.
Okay, pause. Okay, you're fine. Okay, so you.
For those of you
I
at
don't know.
home,
I don't have a
Cold as a sheet of
visual.
whiskey.
That was a
Nice, that's
very
fine.
weird moment. Just ignore it.
Don't worry about it.
So you walk up to Pearson's, which is right next to.
Those of you at home.
Time in.
experiencing-
Which is right next to the Beast Bouquet.
Yeah.
And so it's probably about 2 in the afternoon at this point. So still pretty bright out. Scary.
Shopping
But there's
is
mist.
crazy.
But there's mist, so it's not like blaring. And Daedric, you walking in?
Yes.
Okay, you walk in and you see the front of the store. So there's like the countertop and then the rest of the stuff. And then normally there's like a bright light coming from the back, but it's kind of like a dim light at this point. You can't quite see around the corner. But it's kind of quiet in here. Usually you hear Pearson like just hammering something.
Pearson!
You hear from the back.
Did it sound like? What did it
Make
sound
an insight
like?
check.
Okay, yes.
Pearson, the
It
deep
was
voice.
good.
Anime casps. Pearson.
Not very good.
Really nice company. We need to come
5.
back later.
Can't quite tell. Didn't sound like Pearson, maybe. It sounded like I sounded, I guess. And then you hear nothing for a second. And then you hear, please, run, you guys!
I will run toward that voice.
Okay. Do you all follow?
Yeah, I'm following D.
Okay.
Fuck.
You come around the corner, and you see Yeska,
No, we don't.
and he's kneeling on the ground. A hand on his head, leaning against him, is Escher. The little twink.
The board.
Oh,
blonde
that
bard.
fuck from the bridge.
And a very strikingly pale, beautiful woman standing in the corner, just leaning against the wall. It's Strahd. Her hair is a little... It's pulled up. It's pulled up.
Yes.
Yep, you are behind the counter at Pearson's. It's pulled up. It's a little scraggly. It's kind of like a messy, thrown up. She's leaning against the wall and has someone under her arm.
You look
And
like
as you
shit.
approach, you see Pearson, blood pouring from his neck under Strahd's arm. Well, I was wondering when you'd show up. Don't come any closer. Or, have to kill them both.
I'm gonna be honest, it's really exhausting.
It's been a long day.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I would do better with Yeska sort of between us.
Right. Sure you would. Escher. And Escher turns and picks Yeska up. And Yeska says, no, no, no! And Escher just steps backwards away from you guys. My. You guys are quite something, really. Quite something.
Thanks.
I know why you're here, and I'm willing to give it to you. She turns around, and you see the flame tongue not lit on the wall. She reaches up and grabs it and pulls it down. Just kind of like presenting it. I'll give this to you. No trouble. And in return, I'll just take these two. Win-win. You get what you want, I get what I want, and I always get what I want. What say you? Come on! Come on! It's an easy... You like the sword? Suddenly the room illuminates with this bright, bright, bright light. And Strahd and Escher both turn away and hiss.
As soon as they do,
Escher
I'm gonna
stays
break
hidden.
for Escher.
You're gonna break for
I'm
Escher?
gonna break for Escher.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
I don't like
Okay,
it.
I rolled well.
Let's
I
roll
rolled
like
pretty decent.
shit. Yeah.
This is the worst initiative I've ever rolled.
Hold on, I gotta roll.
I just have to keep telling it to do what
This is
I
the
want.
worst idea.
And I keep telling it to roll like
I don't
shit.
know
That means it'll do it when
what
it's
Yes,
up to
go.
well. Just one.
What?
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh.
Whenever we've seen Strahd and
Fucking
Escher and just general Strahd and Co disappear before, they've just like disappeared before, right? They don't like.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fucking
I'm gonna
you-
fucking die over this
well,
blacksmith. He's my best
I
friend.
I think he saw Strahd turn into a bat and fly, or turn into bats and fly away when
It's
he
hit
hit
it
the
with
bridge.
they just like
They just...
got it. That's what I thought. I just went for my brain.
Okay. Let's turn on some combat music, please.
Yeah.
And 25 to 20.
First time, no.
20 to 15?
19.
19.
Who's going first?
15. God damn,
I
that was
think
my first
fail
time not
logically
in.
it should probably be fail because he kind of kicked.
Yeah, what did you roll? 18?
19.
19?
I'm 15.
What's your dex?
Probably.
It is a +1.
So is mine. I have a 13.
I think
This is
I
fucking
have 12.
awesome.
But I
You guys
think
rolled so
logically,
low.
like since Fiel's
Yeah,
like,
Fiel
kinda
jumped to
kicking-
action.
yeah.
Okay,
Why
that's
don't I
fine.
ever just say,
15 to
hey,
20?
Before I go in anywhere, I'll take a minute
Oh,
and see
shit.
if there's anything.
Forgot him.
Literally
15 to 20.
15.
Got you. 20, or 10, 5.
9.
8.
Okay. Angela, 9.
Both of them. All three of those.
You know, there's
Oh,
something
oh, I thought you
balls.
said
there's
I was thinking
something
you're
really
thinking-
tantalizing about knowing that I always roll like shit and I always roll right next to each one.
Well, I didn't expect combat right away, so let me pull up the
Greatness is
stat
just-
block.
You need to try new stuff.
When you
Try
can
like
either Hunter's Mark or
So
Hunter's
for the record, if anybody was actually watching Fiel, he looked about as surprised as everyone else did that he just did what he did because he really was just drawing the sword as kind of like an intimidation play. But as soon as he saw them wince and kind of like
He saw an opening.
Yeah.
he saw an
Yeah.
opening.
No, I
Yeah,
hear you.
yeah, absolutely.
Jumped for
I
it.
was looking for one and I
Yeah.
saw a couple small ones, but nothing big enough. Also,
Hold on,
guys,
I'm trying to
hospital
find-
Don't worry,
food
guys, I
is
have a
bad.
wand of secrets.
Huh?
So
Hospital
if
food is
either
bad.
of them have a trap door or a
That's
trap in
what we're
general on
eating food.
its site, I'm in it.
Sorry, I know I saved this stat block to my phone. I can't find it on here, so let me just pull it up.
You didn't eat dinner?
Nuts.
You didn't eat dinner, is that what you said?
No, I ate breakfast and lunch. I haven't eaten dinner, but I was.
Where did you go upstairs? There's a bunch of chips.
I haven't
I'll probably
eaten-
just get
Where
some
is
on the way
it?
home.
I haven't eaten either. So
Evil.
we'll just-
Do you want to order food?
Yeah, we'll take a pause. Let me find this real quick.
Guys, what if I had no spells left and only arrows? What would you say?
Because we aren't writing.
Oh yeah, you haven't had a
anymore.
long rest or any of this.
I'll have
Hold on,
Didn't
hold on.
even take time a short rest to use some hit dice. Why would we?
What's y'all's addresses? Don't say that in front of the camera.
Just type it.
Yeah,
Someone
whoa,
type it. I mean, I'll cut it
whoa,
back. I'll cut
whoa.
it out, but
I'm not trying to dox ourselves on Google.com.
on YouTube.
I'm actually 59 away from the house.
Oh, sick. Let's just have you go get it then.
Allow me to read all out loud. This address. 555 Come Lane.
Dude!
Fuck, I don't have like a visual prepared.
It's okay. We can just speed around it.
Okay.
We're like, this is like a real
Yeah,
theater.
you're really
I am afraid. I am really scared.
It's alright, we can't lose.
Maybe that's all
Don't
those
say that.
diamonds, right?
We're
Ha, 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 ha,
We're
ha.
literally like gods.
Well, what are you gonna do with them?
Please just ignore the point of exhaustion I still have. Okay, alright.
Yeah, ignore my half health.
Okay. Luckily enough for me, Strahd is going
I
first,
don't have
Oh,
a ball,
lovely.
dick, or
Shit.
ass.
and
Fuck
oops,
my
I didn't even pull
reaction.
that up. So let me. Sorry, I literally just had the stat block. Hold on.
I went to 5 feet.
She
I
is
don't have
going
it from
to-
today. I still have my wind rune from today. I don't have my ice rune.
I don't either.
I'm sorry, Mallory. I just was.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm making sure.
Lasts 24 hours, so we can go a long time without having to reapply it. If it's sniper rifle.
Are we ready?
And I don't have that out.
Woo!
Wow.
Are we ready?
Strahd time, Strahd time.
So she's gonna, as this is all happening very quickly, you pull out the sword, it's bright in here, she's wincing. She's gonna kind of look through her fingers and chuckle a little bit and start laughing. Okay, you guys, this is gonna be so much fun! And disappears. Strahd is no longer visible.
Is Pearson visible?
Pearson is still visible, he drops to the ground. He's holding his neck. Blood is pouring out of him. Yep. What are we gonna do?
I run up and grab Yeska.
Okay, make a. If he was grappled, make a.
Yeah.
Closing trick.
Okay.
I'll run up, get big, and just palm Yeska's this area right here, and just
Yeah, right,
Like
Yeska's
he does to
straight
his
up
kittens.
screaming.
Is
Let's get
90-20.
stinkers.
Yes.
Nice.
Escher, is Escher reacting to the
Yes.
sun? So
Absolutely.
did he seem to be disadvantaged in that in this strength attempt, or
He lost. I
okay? I'm just curious. Like what
I
the
would say
sun's
yes,
actually
baby.
doing to him. Like
Yeah. Yeah, you successfully. Escher almost lets you have him, and does this.
Did she take the sword when she left?
No, the sword is on the floor next to Pearson.
It also fell to the ground.
Yes. Okay, so you have Yeska. Escher is wincing away from you.
how much movement would I have to use?
5-10 feet,
Yeah.
maybe.
I'll get up there, grab Yeska.
'Kay.
And I will hold up the blade and just back up and just hold Yeska to me and just hold the blade in front of me.
Okay. He's crying.
Back up as far as I can.
Okay.
That's it.
Diedrich.
I'm raging. I just
Okay.
am.
Okay.
I think so.
Unfortunately, against my will or want, I am fucking angry and pissed. And
What,
Russian.
Kyle?
Can I have one thing?
What?
Cool. So
Don't
Hold on,
listen to the
Daedric.
light.
Hold on, Daedric.
as I back up, I will just say, "Stop this nonsense! Not want your blood. I wanted the boy." And I'll just back up.
Okay. Daedric, your turn.
Okay.
Oh, not like that.
From the moment I walked into the room, little lights have just been circling from around me in a little 10-foot area. And I get a +1 to AC as well as everybody within 10 feet of me.
Okay. Awesome.
Nice.
I
Friendlies, I
charge-
assume?
Huh?
Friendlies, I assume?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody remember that.
What?
AC.
AC.
I'm going to charge this twink motherfucker.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. This is fun.
15.
If it beats, it's me.
Yeah!
Yeah, twink piercing weapon.
What are you hitting with?
My glass greatsword.
Okay.
Wait. I should have just picked up the other sword from the ground. It wouldn't have been.
It's
It
a
wouldn't
little
have.
farther
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a little farther away. It wasn't between you and him.
14 slashing damage on that one.
Magical flash.
It's
Magical
true.
flash.
It's true.
What, 14?
Yes.
Okay.
And then second attack. Ooh, better. 26.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll reroll that one. Okay. Nice. 14 slashing damage again.
Nice. That hurt him, but he's still...
Alrighty. It's my turn.
Can't not do
Okay,
that.
it's Escher's turn. he's just gonna throw his hands down, hiss at you, and go and grab the sword
Ooh.
off the ground.
Attack of opportunity.
I will say you get an attack of opportunity. Yes.
Reckless.
Okay.
Opportunistically. 26 to hit.
That will hit.
No, that was a 14 plus 8.
Not 26.
What is it? 22.
22.
I was like,
That hits.
"Jeez."
Sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Math. It's fine.
Ooh. 16 slashing damage.
Nice. Okay, but you don't have like where he
No,
can't
I
still
don't
move.
have
Okay, so he's still gonna go for it.
Oh, I do reduce his speed by 10 feet.
Okay, great. So he's gonna grab the sword.
Oh, fuck.
Because let's see, look at his movement. How much by
That's-
10 feet?
That's a free action.
Yeah, by 10 feet.
Fraction. It's a fraction.
I'd say you get there. 5 feet. Okay. Okay.
Because I'm short, I swing for the tendons on the backs of his feet.
He's Achilles heel,
Yes.
literally.
Oh shit! Sorry. And as he's grabbing the sword, he's still wincing, and you can see like pustules and blisters start to form on his skin, and he just fuck! At the sword, you would assume. And he is going to
No, he
have
didn't
the
actually
sword
grab the board.
and climb up the wall
Oh.
10 feet up above you and make it. Now he's out of movement at this point, so he's up on the ceiling. He's got spider climb. And he's like probably 10 feet up in the air, but above you guys. So he's trying to make it out, but he can only make it that far.
Wait, he's trying to make it out like a window.
He's trying
or
to,
something?
he's trying to like go up and over, out.
Out the
over you
door we
guys.
Came in?
Yes.
I see.
And as he does that, because that was fine, he's going to look at you, Fjell. He's going to say, put that thing away! And cast suggestion.
Kimber was so happy.
And I need you to,
Help me.
so help me, make a wisdom save, please.
Wait.
Would you like to
Big
counterspell?
Wayne,
Okay.
Big Wayne.
All right, we'll
Let's go,
level.
wizard boy!
Let me make sure it's only third one. Yeah.
Can you do that if you haven't gone?
Come.
No.
Fuck this system. God damn.
Sorry! Wisdom save, please, Fjell.
Your brain is huge. Come on.
How do I know this?
Literally, you're enlarged.
What's the save?
No, the brain's
his
just,
Oh, I
brain
see it.
itself.
according to it, or like, relative to his
Holy
body, his brain
shit.
shrinks.
It only takes up like one half of his brain.
Okay,
The other half
got
is
it.
free.
It's just
looking.
Your Wikipedia page.
Any good?
Not terrible, but probably not enough.
come on.
With a wisdom saving throw of 15.
By some might, you managed to keep the sword out.
Yeah!
His brain is big.
Come.
Let's fucking
Even
go.
though you were slightly considering putting it away for a second for this cute little twink.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And that's his turn. Merit, it's your go.
That's the question, though, isn't it?
I guess just take him down, I guess. What else can we do?
I will Hunter's Mark him.
Okay.
And then I will shoot arrows at it. Well, I'll back up to be like, is his shop just like an open wall or is it a door?
It's kind of like this. So it's like the basement. So you walk in the door. Here's the counter, and then you can go around it, around a wall,
So it's just a door.
to his workshop.
And he's trying to get to the workshop or down in front of
No,
him?
you're at the workshop.
Right.
He's trying to come back around to the front. You assume.
Got it.
He's trying to get
I'll-
out.
I'll try and get in the door. I'll stand in the
Okay.
doorway
Okay.
and be
With a
like,
big
hey,
dragon.
hey. and then I'll
You're
go
about
shoot.
15 feet away from him now.
Nope, dragon's not here.
Oh.
Dragon was only here for 3 hours and was brought out like
Gone.
first thing this morning.
Yeah.
And I know spell spots to bring the flash.
My name's Sprig, and I'm Sprocket.
Oh, Escher already went, right?
Yep.
That. Natural 1. I'm going to use a hero point.
That's
Much
good.
better.
Yeah.
24.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Good girl.
You.
He's undead?
I should use more hero points. You're welcome.
God damn. Better.
Nice.
8 plus 9 is 17.
Damage.
It's the magic
Magical piercing.
dumb shit.
Mage.
I'm going to shoot again. Natural
Nice.
19, so 28.
Let's go.
And 6 plus 2 is another 8, plus another 9 is another 17.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
Awesome.
that's all of my turn.
Okay, awesome. You and pierce him with these arrows, and they look like they hurt. Yep, got him.
I thought you said pierce him with
Yeah,
these
I was gonna say-
arrows.
Oh, you pierce
Oh,
him.
no.
I'm
No,
sorry.
yeah, yeah.
How do I know?
You still got those diamonds, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, it is now Pearson's turn. He is, and he goes unconscious on the ground.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Mom, can we get a pizza? Angelo.
Angelo's gonna point up at him and say, "Pull my finger." and cast hideous laughter.
Oh my God. Okay, what do I roll?
Roll a wisdom save.
Okay, let me check. What's the save? Don't tell me. I'll just roll.
Alright. Angelo rips ass.
It's a wisdom?
Fucking
God
loses
damn
it.
it.
Okay.
I'm saying,
Together. Together.
16.
What if I hero points it and make him re-roll?
does the light affect? I was going to ask if the light affected his
Nope.
saving throws. No.
6.
6. Oh,
Yes!
I'll laugh at Angel.
Fuck!
Does he fall prone?
Bunny!
Falls prone.
He's also incapacitated, so if you want to
He-
rule that he's just limply hanging from the ceiling by his feet,
He's spider climbing, so he's stuck. He's
Is that
physically cannot
concentration?
be.
No, it's not concentration.
If it's just a thing,
It's
like
just
the
that
boots,
he can climb difficult
Yeah.
surfaces.
gotcha.
So,
He is
Technically,
spider.
he's
including
stuck, I
upside
think.
down and on ceilings
Yeah,
without
technically
needing to make.
he's stuck.
So, I'll say he's prone and incapacitated
Yeah,
on a ceiling.
for the
So.
sake-
Well,
of kids and stuff.
the fact that, like, regardless of the pretty humanoid specific wording of Tasha's hideous laughter, it still gives you the incapacitated condition,
Okay.
which is the big hit.
Okay.
Like that's
So
you
we'll
just-
say
you
he's-
can't move or take
Yeah.
actions.
There you go.
Like, so
Does he drop the sword?
not by the rules of
Probably
incapacity.
right between the butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus action. Anything?
Woo! That's.
Blade
Do you have
song?
healing
Bonus
word?
action.
Yes. I do it once per day.
I've
Go
already
over,
done it.
go over to Pearson and. Okay.
Already done
yeah.
That's what we have a druid for.
Nope.
That's what we have a Sparky for, right,
I
Spark?
use like everything
Right,
in
Sparky?
the house.
You done?
Yep, that's
Okay,
it.
Kane.
How did we not use Sparky on the whole walk up here? How did we not do that?
Because we just didn't
Incredible.
think. We also could have short rested and been full health. Sparky, don't let him die! And,
The sword!
Sparky is going to fly over towards Pearson, and in that, as he gets about halfway there, he is going to kind of flare his wings out and in like a parachuting motion to stop his own momentum, and this like spectral flaming echo of himself is going to continue forward as I cast Healing Spirit, and the Healing Spirit will remove itself from Sparky and fly over to Pearson and heal him for 12 hit points.
So that
Nice.
if he was just unconscious.
he would go to 12 hit
Okay,
points.
awesome.
And now we went away.
And then since it has a move speed of 60 feet, the Healing Spirit does. Can the Healing
Christ.
Spirit make it to the door?
Which
How
door?
much feet? How many
60.
feet?
Which
No.
door?
It couldn't make it to the front door.
I would say.
From
Yeah,
where Pearson
we'll
was
say-
to the front door.
It's like 5 feet from the front door.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
The Healing Spirit's just going to turn around and land
Yep.
by the front door,
Yeah.
and it's just going to wait there. You guys know that if you pass through it on your turn, you will heal for an amount. So if you go near the front door, let me know because it'll heal you.
You back up 40 feet.
Well, that's where he's going, so I want it kind of
Yeah, I hear
in
you.
the path we are traveling. But anyways, that is a bonus action
Would he have
spell
come through
because
my
it's
path?
very cool and
Would he
epic.
have moved through me because I was standing in the doorway?
It doesn't work that way.
Got it.
But with that, I will spin on my heels and I will chuck a produced flame up at the guy.
Okay.
At advantage because he's incapacitated.
Yep.
That is
Probably fine.
a natural 15. I don't remember
Hey.
what the spell to hit is anymore.
That meets
23.
I'll hit.
Okay. So that'll be 3d8.
That's probably one of my favorite jokes And it's not even a joke, it's just, it beats its meat.
Yeah.
That would be 16 fire damage.
Nice.
Just right across the face.
In GM, he repeats the save.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nope, fails.
Okay, well,
Lucky.
Nothing to worry about. He's still laughing.
Is that your turn?
that is my turn.
Okay.
If I could cast 2 spells in a turn, it would have been cooler, but I can't, so well.
Oh. Oh.
You want highs or lows?
All right. So, it's Yeska's turn. He's crying in your shoulder.
Got it?
That's what I was looking up. No, I'm just kidding.
That was one thing.
Okay. At this point, right in the middle of your circle, appears Strahd. While it is fun to play with my playthings, I will say that, and she points to the sword. It's just a little, the sun sword. Just a bit of a nuisance. It's hard for me to remind you guys these days that I'm supposed to be the flame, and you are the moth, and I can't wait to rip off every single one of your wings and legs and drink the life from you, but right now I'm busy. And she spider climbs up the wall and grabs, what's his name, Escher's shoulder, and starts to cast a spell. Okay, what level?
Wait, what did you
Highest you got. Do it. Send it.
What's the highest level spell you got right now?
Third.
Alright.
I burned an awful lot.
And what do you have to roll?
That doesn't count because
It's
it's,
very
it's,
powerful.
it's literally as cocked as you can
The
get.
DC is set at 10 plus the level of the spell.
'Kay.
So if even if
'Kay.
if Strahd upcasts it, that counts.
Oh, that's
Plus your spell, it's a 20.
composite 20. Yeah.
The spell fades.
Oh,
Yeah!
no, that's terrible.
Oh!
It's the dice tray that's been fucking me all this time.
Great.
And it leads to the
Love that you
TPK.
guys just keep surprising me. And she's going to
Rip your
climb back down the
I
wall.
look at Angela, I'm like,
I know, I'm trying to like picture this.
Yeah.
She's going to come back down the wall. She's no longer wincing. Escher is wincing, but she is not. But I won't mark that.
She was at the beginning.
She
correct?
was.
Okay.
She maybe has a strained look on her face, but she's
a
not
bad bitch.
wincing.
Insight?
Make an insight check.
Okay, okay. You see that?
I do. I am bearing witness.
I'm counting it. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. She still has this like kind of slightly pained look on her face. She seems to still be being hurt by this somehow. She's not nearly as weak as Escher,
Sure.
and she's just over it.
Okay.
So she's gonna.
Came back down from the wall.
She came back down from the wall. She's slowly walking and right back down next to you all. She's gonna point at you. She's gonna go. You know, with Escher in the state that he is,
Oh no.
I could use another pretty face. I know she did. She's going to try and charm you.
Oh, God.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Come on, you have such a good
Jesus.
brain. Your brain is insane. Your
Let's
soul.
pull up
Your
that
soul
save
is
chart.
strong.
Wait, one second. One second before you do. I'm just looking at something real quick.
Sure, boy.
You're an elf. You're an elf. Can you not be charmed?
Oh god,
Oh.
I wish I was actually an elf.
Fuck! Fuck! You're not actually an elf. I forgot.
This is how we find out.
You're not immune to charm just because you're an elf, you get advantage. But that's
No, I
all.
know, but
But still,
anything is anything.
Hold on, right.
I rolled for this.
I think you are. I think you are, my friend.
Oh!
God damn,
It's
Brian!
20 when it counts.
Listen,
You
it's
shake-
Rod though. That can do shit.
You shake off the charm.
Oh,
Okay.
God. I wasn't convinced.
Me neither.
And she scowls, and you see
You should have just been charmed.
a different emotion in her eye that you haven't seen before.
I'm not seeking employment.
I get the check from the government.
She says nothing
As
and
she
just stares at you.
as she stares into his eyes, she sees the stone rune flash in his pupils. Wisdom saving throw.
What? Against what?
Reaction?
Against what?
Assuming that was the end of her turn.
It
Is
was.
This is trigger
It
end
was.
of turn.
What saving throw?
A wisdom saving throw.
I rolled a
please.
natural 19.
Yeah.
Okay, no
So
worries.
that's a
Hero
35.
pointed. Hero pointed.
Yeah, I'll hero point it because you let us use hero points that way.
Natural 18.
Oh.
You're good, King.
Okay,
Alright.
where's the shot? Where's the shot?
Absolutely.
Would you like
Take
to know
this.
my
Yes, I would. I was gonna ask you.
What did I roll?
almost
18?
cheated.
27.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing?
So try to the
I thought you just gave him some dice and you just fucking chopped him
Oh,
for a second.
I did, dude.
That is Strahd's turn. And since can't put spells right now, that was about the rest of it. Where's my initiative?
Stop it. I roll
Yo.
shit all the time.
Let's
Go,
flip through
baby.
Another round, shall we? Let's flip through another
Let's
round.
go, Fjell.
Okay. What is the room we're in right now?
What? Okay. So why don't I'm sorry. I should have prepared for.
You probably
Something
didn't.
like that.
You probably expected to get away, but we're all assholes.
Well, it's not a big deal.
Honest to God, I as a player did not. Going into the scenario, I was like, okay.
You
play it
are
cool,
the one who
play
made
it
this
cool,
happen,
play
but
it
that's
cool.
okay.
And then you were like, they winced back, and I was like, fuck, Phil! God, don't do it! And he totally did it.
Listen, if you didn't, Diedrich was going to.
We are
Like,
doing it.
My plan was, right when you were talking, like, that you jumped in, my plan was to pull the potion of invulnerability off and drink that as my, like,
Yeah, that's what we
getting
do.
ready.
Fuck this. I'm not even downloading anything.
Still good. But
I
I
don't
don't know how many more counter spells we have under our belt.
I've only got second.
I say that we
The
said this.
key playing blue is holding 3 mana in your hands and saying I end my turn, okay?
I've got like so many counter spells. I have no idea.
That's that necklace I gave you. Each
Yo.
bead is one
It's
counter
another
spell.
counter
I crush it in my hand.
Absolute key.
Counterspell. Counterspell. Counterspell.
Everybody pick a dice, please.
Pick a dice.
Pick a dice.
Doing this the old-fashioned way.
Oh.
Come
In that case,
I don't use this one's right now.
will you toss this?
This is a
Use a
counter?
D4,
I
Kings.
said I was in the door.
I'm
Yeah,
the
use
egg.
it for-
Oh, okay.
I'll let you place me where I am.
I, will use
I said I was in the door.
Angelo's
Here's some.
D4.
Escher.
I don't know what a D4 is.
I didn't even think about it.
Make some more room for us all to stand here.
This room just grew twice as long.
Escher's over here. Strahd will be here, and if you want to situate yourselves around.
I'm not in the door. I'm just.
Where was
Where's the
I
door?
when I attacked?
Oh, okay, okay.
Where was
And
I
this
when
is
I?
a counter?
Yes.
I think I
It's like a wall like this.
Oh, okay.
might have been right
It's
there.
a full wall. Yeah, that's
Oh.
fine.
Escher was which one?
This one. That's Escher. He's up on the wall.
What's the teal?
Pearson.
Where would
Yeska.
where would
I don't have a piece for
Fjell have
Yeska.
picked
Yeska's
Yeska
just-
up from?
Like, right here.
Okay.
Which one was Strahd again?
This one.
Alright, cool.
Sorry, I know this could be
No,
done a
you're
better
fine. You're
way.
fine.
No, no, no,
No.
no. This is completely fine.
Perfect.
I'm gonna guess Angelo's probably.
It's fine.
Yet to hatch.
It's called me.
Okay.
Okay.
Fjell.
Okay.
Your metaphors.
So if Kane is right next to me,
Put him in your sword.
okay,
Put your sword in.
Fjell is going to
Both of those words.
Fjell is going to scan and he already went big mode, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
hold on.
Sickle.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
You said
yeah.
that whenever you were getting.
Perfect.
Okay.
Feels water.
It's
Um,
possible.
Okay, so Fjell is going to. Okay. Yeah. Fjell is going to just reach, like, as he kind of sees Strahd appear, he sees this whole thing happen, he's kind of backing up, he bumps into Kane just a little bit, and he just turns to him and locks eyes, and as he starts to hand Yeska over to Kane, he's going to reach down and pull something out of his pouch and hold it to Yeska's chest and hand him over and say, "Get him out." And as he does, he's going to hand you Yeska and his potion of invulnerability.
Nice.
And he is going to take his sword, just go into
The sun sword?
yeah, grab it with both hands, and just with a full out like scream of just Jotun nonsense, he is just going to rush back in straight towards Escher.
Towards Escher? Okay.
So here's
But
how
he's big. So
here's
he
how
can
he's going
reach.
to do this. Who's this guy?
Me.
Great. He is going to run in. He is going to use bait and switch to swap spaces with you.
Yeah.
Very good
Nice.
call.
And then move here, and then here. And at his height of speed.
Yep, he can hit him.
You get that AC
Come on.
boost from bait and switch.
Come on, Effie.
And that's a 6.
And he has
baby.
Nice.
And you have +1 because I'm glowing.
Within how many
Oh,
feet?
yeah.
Oh, you're
10
right there.
feet.
You're right there.
Yes.
You're right there.
And
Okay.
he's just going to get up and just swing around at the top of his head and just try and
What'd you
cut him
roll?
off of the roof.
What'd you roll?
Nice.
That was a 6 for the
Bait and
the
switch.
AC.
Oh,
the
okay,
bait and
okay,
switch
okay.
on AC. So
Okay.
he's going to make his first attack of this round, which will be a 16 plus
That'll hit.
9.
Yeah, 15.
25. So that's going to be. Is he undead?
Yes.
Good.
Nice.
There we
Getting
go.
to ask
Vampire
that
bride, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Laugh.
I did
laugh,
this like he was
Jared.
undead.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
GM has
yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
power, but the most power a player can get is when they get to go, is this an undead fae or fiend?
Yeah.
And then you have to go, yeah.
Not worried.
Oh God.
12, 14 plus 6, 20 radiant damage.
Yes.
Radiant damage. Christ.
Regardless of the food.
With one hit.
Jesus
With one hit,
Christ.
it rolls an extra d8 against undead.
No.
Yeah.
So you looked at your sun sword. You get a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon.
Correct.
And
Radiant
the
instead of
plus-
slashing.
Full radiant society.
Okay,
the
get a
plus
1d8.
What's his name?
+1 to AC.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was.
Radiant suppression.
And I rolled 2 6s and a 2, and I have a +6 to attack, +6
Okay,
to damage.
so 20
You're
damage.
big.
Got
Did
it.
you roll the d6
I
because you're
did.
big?
I just wanted to make sure you got everything because
2
that
6s and a
seemed
2.
low.
20 radiant damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. That's pretty good for me.
Well, it was good.
2d8. Yeah, it's
I was just expecting the sun sword to do more than that, but that's fine.
Oh, that should have been a d10. I'm sorry.
For what?
For the sun sword itself. It was what's it called? It was actually a
Two-handed.
yeah, for being two-handed. It's actually lower. Would you want me to keep it higher? Sure. Okay, cool. Great. I'll roll correctly from. Do you know if you're two wielding the sun sword, should it do 2
Extra d8.
extra? That's what I figured. Okay. Anyways, he's coming back with extra attack for another hit. So
So you
Let's
grab
go.
this hilt, and
same exact. One.
there's no blade, but it's lit with this fiery sun
Did you roll an
power.
advantage?
What was it to hit?
Same exact.
Fine. Okay.
That's only on the first attack. The d6s.
Oh, can I make a wisdom save?
Oh yeah.
Um, 19.
Okay,
Yep.
so he's 17 radiant damage.
Ooh, it's looking really rough.
Okay.
Yeah, shut the basement door behind you.
Don't let that one down.
I'm stupid.
It's okay. You can work on shit. We do it all the time.
Nope, I
You can
won't.
only retcon it if it benefits
I won't.
us.
I won't retcon it because that would be a huge retcon. But I, spoiler, haven't totally read Strahd's stat block yet.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But if I fail a saving throw, I can choose to succeed.
Yes.
Did Strahd fail a saving throw?
He has
no,
not yet.
no. It's just the counter spell. Which
Oh,
is a
you're
counter
right.
spell.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah,
good.
Mm.
Okay.
unfortunately yes, but he does have legendary resistance.
Yes, I know.
So,
I know.
but also had a +9.
Where's the
to
big
resistance.
Strahd sheet when you need it?
I know. I've got like
Yeah.
here's 1,
Um,
2, 3.
Oh my god.
Is this thing still alive?
Yes.
Action search.
Do you have it?
According to my sheet,
I need
yes.
something. I don't know what.
I have a shit ton of other things
Yeah,
marked
I
off.
don't remember you using it in the fight against the twigs.
I don't think I would have. Fiel was never in a sticky situation against the twigs.
That's true.
You guys were just throwing fucking fireballs. In that last fight against the twigs, he just got on the roof and brought out his bow and arrow.
That's true.
Yeah.
Action search.
Okay.
2 more hits.
Okay.
Do it!
I have so many arrows here. You don't understand.
23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I can do 25 rounds of combat.
Nice. 20
Arrows.
damage. 20 radiant.
How do you want to do that?
Ooh!
Whoa,
So-
for real?
So he's just gonna come up there and he's just going to lop
I
off one.
definitely did not think we were doing that much damage
He's just
there.
going to lop off one of
Fucking
its
sun
legs.
sword, bro.
Ah!
He's just going to lop off one of his legs. He's now dangling from the ceiling by the other leg, and he's just going to come back with a backswing, cut it off, and then as he comes down to the ground, he's just going to stab straight through him as he lands down on the ground.
Yeah.
And as you do so, you see Strahd, who now at this point.
Another soul?
Hold on.
Okay, sorry.
Hold on, I'm standing up. You see Strahd kind of lose her composure for a second. She's got her arms back and she's watching, and you just see Escher laying there, like.
If I can. I'm gonna take the blade out, spin it around, make eye contact, and just
Okay,
drop
wait.
it
You
in
can
his.
do that after he's dead.
Well, that was gonna be the finishing blow.
Oh, okay.
So as he lands there and he's just struggling, I'm gonna take the blade out, lock eyes with Strahd, and then throw the blade down like you do with like a thing, and it just lands in his mouth.
Yeah.
Well, after I say this, he looks at you, and then he looks over at Strahd. I didn't even want to do this. And his soul is dragged out of his mouth, and like you just see his toes start shaking, and then his whole body starts to quiver, and you see this bright light illuminate. You're blinded for a second, and the sword just sucks up all the light, and there's no light for a moment before it and it's bright again.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
I'll have my turn.
The cinematic.
Oh my god!
The cinematic gold here.
Yeah.
The camera cuts in on him, like slowly moves in as he's spurting out this blood, brackish blood. It looks up at you, looks at her, looks back at you, says, "I didn't want to do this," and Fiel, in like the stoic Kratos from the new God of War game, just goes, "Neither did I." And then like the low bass starts rolling in of like the God of War theme. That.
Okay, hold on. Let's finish the scene now.
Okay, is that your turn?
Oh, yeah.
Using a legendary action, Strahd is going to
Kill him.
move. Let me look. Strahd, okay, he's on the ground.
That's so strong. That is the strongest legendary action that exists.
Move over here.
Oh.
Just kind of look down at him and tilt her head. Pity. Turn to you, Angelo.
Oh shit.
Point to you and say, "Let's go." She's gonna try and charm you again.
No!
Alright.
I refuse!
You don't do that.
Alright, which one do I want?
Your asthma. She doesn't know about your asthma. You'll be charging over. You forget.
It's like Spencer in that episode by Carly.
Alright. What's that?
8.
9.
You were charmed.
You're a queen!
You can hero point it.
Oh.
No!
Yeah. Epic win. You are charmed. But Strahd. Okay, so with her movement, because she. That's 2 actions to do charm. She will. Right, if I use a little bit of movement and I still have movement, I can keep going.
Yep.
Or no?
Not technically on a legendary action, but
Well,
also,
it's 3.
but also by the rules, those have to. You can't. It's your. It's
Oh,
your
you're
game,
right. I can
do it
use
however
3
you
to
want to,
okay.
but you're only supposed to do one of them at a time. Like at the.
I see,
and
I
they're
see, I
taken
see,
at
I
the
see.
end of a character's
Right,
turn.
I got that. Okay, so we'll say this. Okay, you're charmed.
My turn.
And, it's Diedrich's turn. Because that was a legendary action at the end of Fiel's turn.
Isn't that how it works?
What?
What?
I don't want to say it, because then you'll hear me say it. It's I'm stupid, so I'm just going to do it anyway.
Just whisper to Cole.
But isn't what I said to you is not how that works.
Oh, I don't know. No idea.
You're going to find out. Because I'm going to do it. Oh, God.
What am I supposed to do right now? I'm so
You can go
fucking
try and hit
afraid.
Strahd.
I'm so fucking afraid.
Her teeth was in
Yeah.
less than 24 hours ago. but you should do it.
That fire sword's right at your feet.
Is it?
Fire katana.
Theoretically,
It is
right?
in theory, you go pick it up.
Because Escher was holding
Oh,
it,
that's
and
why I
Escher
moved.
died as fuck.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
because
can,
I was going to move and pick it up, but I can only do 1 legendary action a turn, so yep, Escher still got it.
okay.
One.
Unless of course we would let you retcon if you didn't want to charm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
It's up
Escher's
to you.
got the sword.
It's I'll let you make the choice.
That's okay.
All right, cool.
I will move and pick up the sword, and if I wanted to just throw it in the bag,
Okay.
could I? Is that a bonus action or an action?
Technically,
or what,
that's interact with an item, which is a free action.
Oh, cool.
Well, technically.
Yes, technically. GM.
Entirely up to you.
No, yeah, you could do that. I'm
Okay,
looking
okay.
at something else.
In that case,
In that bag.
correct. In that bag, I will approach. And I try to attack not recklessly.
Very responsibly. You'll attack responsibly.
Why? Why?
Okay. Okay.
Probably still won't.
Does Daedra get an extra hero point for being the first one out the balls to say I'm gonna
No.
go to Strahd and swing?
No. No, because you shot arrows at Strahd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again, I'll say go up to Strahd and swing.
What'd you roll?
21.
That hits.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
Everyone write that down. Everyone write that down.
I will say she's not wearing armor currently. So that
Correct.
hits.
Everyone erase what they wrote down.
I get to reroll that. Okay, that's better.
Nice.
I get to reroll that.
Okay.
I'm not counting
Reroll
that. Yeah. That's another one. Okay. So that is a total of 12 slashing damage.
Is it magical?
Yes.
Strahd's got Striga's like daybreak armor from Pennsylvania. It's
Yeah.
the coolest fucking shit in the
One
world.
more attack. Better.
Much better.
Yeah.
That hits.
18.
Okay.
That's good. I can reroll that. It's the same.
Stress.
Yeah, I didn't expect this.
13 slash.
You
And
at
as
her.
I do, as I like sink the blade into her for the second time, I will go, blood for blood, vigil.
She
So we all lose 2 party
pushes
members.
the blade out of her side. You see no blood.
Oof.
She goes, it's funny. And she's gonna use. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
She will use a legendary action.
Of course. What a legend.
And she will do. Ooh.
So the
I'm gonna
Rolodex
eat
of
my
straws.
sorrows.
She'll just move.
Attack
Right here. Nope.
Shit.
This legendary action prevents any attacks.
Ah!
But good try.
It's the strongest legendary action that
It's
exists.
so good.
It's
Get the
so
fuck
good.
away, yeah.
So she's just gonna approach Angela and stand right next to him.
Which one's Angie?
No.
This shiny one.
Sparkly one?
And this
That's
is
my
one.
blue one, yeah.
After.
Does Angie seem like he's
He's my
turned on us, or does Angie seem like does he seem just
Super.
enamored? Like, yeah, but he still seems like just like the other people that we ran into in the castle. He's just like charmed by him, but not necessarily aggressive towards us.
Right now, it's not his turn
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
Diedrich then. Escher's dead. Merritt.
Say, I'm gonna apologize for this one day, and I am going to, maybe even immediately after this if it works. I don't know how magic works. Sorry if this just sucks. I'm gonna try and shoot an arrow at Angela.
It's not a bad idea. It's fucking killing.
Your AC is really low. I'm
I
not gonna
know.
kill you. That's not the idea.
Pretty fucking low.
Oh, he's. Do I hit? Is it the 16?
Oh, you super hit, yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget, I'm old.
I know.
It's a D8 plus 4.
I'll also automatically or not automatically. My bonus action. I'll move my 100 mark to straw.
Okay.
Because Escher does.
Okay.
Strong,
Yeah.
just a D8 plus 4.
Okay.
Sorry.
8.
8 damage?
Yeah.
Cool, alright.
Because you took damage, do you get the save from it? You get the damage?
Yeah, is that how the spell works? Oh, then no.
I don't know how magic works. Elena or Merit.
That's not a spell. You're not casting.
Oh,
a
you're
charm
right.
Spell.
You're right. I'm not.
That's true.
You're right.
So it would detail it
just the thing I-
specifically
Balls!
in that ability.
You're right.
So he looks
But
the same after I shoot.
also,
There's just an arrow sticking
for
out of
just
it.
for just general knowledge, the charm spell even normally does not get a
I
waiver.
don't
is
know
why-
how that works.
That is why hideous laughter is the level of spell that it is.
Got it.
It's
Got
such a
it.
low level
That
spell
is
with such a harsh
actually
effect
hilarious.
because it can allow
that
the
nobody stopped you
additional
at the table
saves.
out of character.
Right, I
That is
literally,
so
that's the
funny.
only like charm spell I just saw, I think,
That was-
ever work, and
Yeah.
Merit has, and I
Yeah.
was like, it worked for that guy! I didn't know!
Totally fair.
I lost my accent!
Sorry, I didn't stress.
It's so scary.
I'll-
Merit's real voice?
So you lost. So you just lost my
Okay. Sounds good. Drake, you like Bakutan.
Bakutan.
Sorry about the noise.
19?
to Strahd? Yeah, that'll hit.
Yo, with my 12 damage I'm about to do kill Strahd, you guys. That was
What?
crazy.
Epic.
Bro, she's not wearing armor.
I bet we could kill
Bro,
Strahd.
Is that a one?
titties are out right now.
I bet we could kill Strahd right now.
Strahd
No,
didn't
no,
even
no.
know.
I'm sure we would not hold the party kill at all if we tried to kill Strahd right now. Who cares if we're supposed to be sleeping to kill Strahd 3 levels? What's 3 levels?
17 damage.
Level 3 characters aren't even that strong.
Okay,
Wow.
got it.
And then no, actually that's all my I will run my full movement in the opposite direction. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna leave that. I'm not gonna leave. My spirit runs 40 feet in the opposite
If
direction.
you want to take a step to your left real quick to heal, you can do that.
Oh, because Sparky's there.
Well, the healing spirit is there. Sparky's still
Oh,
like
yeah,
in the
yeah,
center.
yeah,
of
Sure,
the room.
whatever that
Yeah.
means. Yes,
Sure.
I will move
Okay.
back or whatever.
Is that the end of your turn?
Left, you said?
Yeah, wherever.
You will heal for 9 hit points.
Hey!
Nice. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Strahd will use the last
Do you-
legendary
do you-
action she can use at the moment.
I'm waiting.
She's standing next to Angelo. She'll take a piece of your hair and
Oh, wait.
comb it behind your ear for now until her turn.
Yeah.
She can only cast so many. She will look right at Daedric and she will go, stop, I'm being dramatic. She will look right at Daedric and go, blood for blood, and bite you.
By Angie?
And you are charmed, so you let her.
Oh, God.
And
Things are spiraling really quick, you guys. It's fine, Angie. You're fine. That's okay.
oh wait, it hits, right?
It's a
Yeah.
fight between friends. Sorry, I thought damage would help.
Does it look like a spell? It was a fair guess.
No, not a spell. You take 12 piercing damage, and what is that?
You got it. Forget it. That's not good. That's not good. We need you alive. We really need you alive.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
We really need you alive.
Valerie, don't say those words.
An 18 necrotic damage.
Oh no!
Do you have that normally? What's your normal AC?
Your hit point maximum is now reduced
It already was.
by 18 points. And Strahd looks a little...
Hotter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wipes the blood from her lip.
Angelo
Pushes her
collapses
hair
to the ground.
She looks
Unconscious?
I'm down.
Are you like dead based on like your new hit point maximum? Is that how that works?
I've got a max
If somebody's-
HP of 26.
That's more
And
damage.
after that, Strahd will cast teleport.
On their turn,
Oh, you're right. Fuck.
I'm just.
Wait,
So
okay.
Strahd won't
hold
cast
on,
teleport until 3 more rounds, or 3
Hold
more
on.
people.
This is a for real question.
Yep.
You just did more damage, but the max HP goes down after.
Okay.
Here,
Hold on.
here, here's
It's
how this
only
works.
if the max HP reduction reduces your max HP to 0.
Yeah. Fortunately.
The target dies if this effect reduces its hit point maximum to 0.
Yes.
That's not
His
what I'm
hit point
asking.
maximum is still 26.
Yeah.
Right, but he.
So if he would have still been up, or if Strahd would have bit him again and then dealt another 26 necrotic damage,
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
he would have been dead.
Got
dead.
it. Got it.
So
Okay.
he's just
Thank you.
unconscious. And then, sorry, you're so right. It's not even my turn. Angelo, it's your turn.
That's
Come on,
fine.
Death saving.
Angie, you're so
I'm
good
gonna
at
steal
being
this.
alive.
We never rolled death saves. Yay! It's a
Okay.
fail.
What
Wasn't
is
a nat
success?
one, was it?
13?
It's a 10. I rolled a 10.
Yep.
You rolled a 5.
Oh, right, because he has never done it.
It's a
10.
straight 50-50.
Yeah.
All right, baby.
I should use my rune dice. This is
Oh,
what
I didn't go for
want.
Yeah,
Pearson.
you're right.
It's okay. He's on the ground.
He's got 12 hit points. He knew fine.
I can't see anything. I'm blind. Okay. Kane. Sorry.
Wow.
Well, now you know what I'm
No,
gonna do
just
next,
fuck.
but that's fine.
Let-
I was like, well, now you know what I'm gonna do, but it's fine.
No, it's fine.
Hey, we
I
see,
could stick around.
we see
Yeah.
her starting to cast
Yeah,
teleport.
she
Yeah.
starts to.
Yeah.
You see the magic
We
creeping
done
up
been
her
now.
legs,
Okay,
and you know what spell this is about to be.
I don't know how powerful the vampire charm is, but I think if you want unconscious, it technically removes it. I don't really know.
It does, I think.
If you go unconscious.
Let me look.
Bonus action.
Drake, I like
I
something
can see
like that.
strong.
Taco Bell.
Probably taco. It's low.
Taco Bell.
I can't.
Taquito. Taco Bell.
I'm just a little too germ.
Oh no, no.
Damn, shoddy. Damn, Strahd.
Otherwise, the effect lasts.
What? Which effect?
Hold on, let me read this.
Oh, weird charm after unconsciousness. Weird charm forever now.
Yeah, you're still. Yeah, you'll still be charmed.
Makes sense.
I still have the
I'm
one
sorry,
secret
Cole.
guys in
Kane,
my
what
back
would you
pocket.
like to do?
Yeah, that'll do it.
I
That'll
think
turn the
strahd
tide.
has a couple trapdoors under the bustier.
Bonus action.
Well, this is gonna make dinner so
Good,
awkward.
Good. I've got this.
You're the hot twink at the door now.
Oh god.
There.
Oh no, I bet.
I'm gonna move to the back
It says
wall.
unless you're harmed by strahd.
Oh,
So
the
wouldn't you-
bite would do it.
Yeah.
So you're
You're
not
no
charmed,
longer
you're just unconscious.
I'm gonna move to the back wall
Oh,
here.
God.
I'm glad you finally. I'm very happy.
3 now.
Nice.
Because I bought this and she was like, oh, hey, cool, look, they have these. And I just bought it. And then I was talking about it. And my dad was like, oh, I have 2 of those and I hate drinking out of them. I was like, oh, I bet.
I'm gonna move to the back wall here. I'm gonna set Yeska down like behind me.
Okay.
Between like me and the wall,
Yeah.
like right in this space
Sure,
here.
sure.
And then I am going to look at the healing spirit, look up at Sparky, and say,
Oh, thank God.
and tell him get him the fuck out of there, get him the fuck out of there. And the healing spirit's going to swirl up around my legs, and then as it does that, I'm gonna say, hey Hottie, hey Strahd, you,
Strahd.
look at me.
Strahd of the body.
And I'm going to make a little bit of a light show around myself to try and get her attention. And as I do, Sparky's going to fly in towards you and use fiery teleportation to try and get you
yes,
out.
Please,
thank
yes,
God.
please, yes, please.
And that will teleport the 2 of you right over here
My nuts.
into the healing spirit.
Thank God.
And she needs to make a dex save.
Oh, fucking God.
It's not a lot of damage, but...
Hey, Hobby, I need Strahd. Fuck this. Look over here.
Shit!
That was probably entertaining enough to
Not
catch
great.
her attention.
Probably great.
Sorry if I keep
Probably
choking.
Probably not. It was pretty low. 13.
13? That just failed. She will take
She can choose.
9 fire
Sure.
damage. Unless she chooses to succeed legendarily.
It's fine.
9 fire
Yeah.
damage. It's just happenstantial. The teleport's all I wanted.
Yeah.
And as the 2 of them land there, I am going to turn and just slam my hands
Oh,
down
thank
onto
God.
you, and the
Burning
healing
hands.
spirit's gonna poof, like poof into your body, and I'm gonna heal you for
Don't be that guy.
10.
10, thank God.
Ernie's the coolest guy.
Okay.
That is all I can do.
Okay. Yeska's turn. He's just gonna huddle up under your coat that you have.
He will heal 8.
Alright. Well, okay.
That's his life force times
He actually
5.
wasn't perfect.
Well, he's there.
You don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, he feels warm and comfort.
Yeah, there are more hit points than he has
Something,
double.
something I just realized, I would have gone down anyway, but I am resistant to necrotic. I just realized that.
Oh.
Just saying that.
Oh,
for
okay. So then that
disservice.
reduced your hit point maximum.
Yes,
is
it
more
does.
than that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Right.
so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Your
So
hit point
fix your hit
maximum
point
would have been
maximum.
reduced by only how much you would have taken.
That's good.
So it was
okay.
half. It was 18.
Perfect. Okay.
So
So
you already
9.
Still tough, and I still
Yep.
would have gone down for sure.
Good catch though.
Cool,
That's
okay.
good. It's Strahd's turn, and she will look at all of you
Yeah.
as the spell is taking hold on her. She's kind of, I have bangs, but she'll like push her hair back, you know, because they have like the widow's peak, and then it's like, she'll just go. This was fun. Disappear.
Are we still invited to dinner?
Is Angela still with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, I don't know. I'm just checking.
Yes.
He's on the ground. You go. Poison.
If we're out of initiative,
Seems that we are.
can
Oh,
I?
Angie!
I'm gonna draw
Angie,
4 marks
Angie.
over Yeska.
Angie,
Shooting
you
another
good?
spirit a couple times.
Wait! I got something pretty immediate. As they're disappearing,
Yep.
can I use a magic awareness to see if they're going invisible or if they're disappearing?
Like teleport.
Like-
I'll just tell you, she's teleporting.
Okay.
When she goes invisible, it's very clearly like a boop, she's gone. She was casting teleport,
Gotcha,
so you could
gotcha.
see the magic was different.
Sure. Okay.
So,
Fair enough.
I just want.
Kind of worried about the.
If she was invisible, we'd still be in
How
initiative.
many rounds was that? 3?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but Deidre would
Right.
know that.
So
I
I've
understand.
got,
Gotcha.
I've
No,
got,
2.
that was 2?
Yeah, I only had 2 turns.
Yep.
Well, so we hadn't gotten to my turn.
2.
That was
I
the
thought I
top
had
of-
3.
I don't know. I
think it's
didn't
the
mark
top
it.
3. I shot arrows twice.
Angelo. Angelo cast hideous laughter and rolled a death save.
Yeah.
No, because I feel like Strahd had 2 turns, but I didn't have.
It's hard to keep track with legendary actions.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
I don't know.
let's just say
I know
I
for a
have
fact
7 pulses of healing spirit left.
Makes sense.
So,
Back
They're
up to
right-
full.
they're-
Back up to full.
They're
Not
right
with
on.
all of
Well,
us.
I don't think with all of us, but I'm gonna get Angie first.
Sure.
Yeah.
Angie,
Understandable.
oh, that was max.
Max.
Nice.
So 14 on the first pulse.
Beautiful.
Do you need more still?
Yeah, a little bit.
9 on the second pulse.
That's enough.
Okay, then I'll do me because I'm right here,
Yeah.
and I'm also not doing too hot. So 10, that brings me okay, and then 8, that'll bring me to full.
Okay.
And then I have
yeah,
3
Leroy.
more. So
Probably. I mean, why don't you just give one to the three of us?
1 to each of you.
Probably.
Okay, Phil, 6. Diedrich, 13.
There's
Merritt,
a lot.
10.
I can tell those just.
Phil, do you need it more than me?
Well, this is
Or-
close to us.
Sure, I'm at
Yeah.
43 or 60.
It's really
I
hot.
understand
I have 5 missing hit points, but that's my reduced max.
Woo! My butthole, you guys.
Yeah, my fucking heart, Mallory.
Okay, yeah, hold on. We need to go over it. You should give
Welcome
mine
to
Pearson.
Barovia, baby. No hope at all. I don't know what to
Yeah.
tell you.
No hope at all.
This is strahd.
Okay.
And it'll be okay.
Okay.
I'm more
It
concerned
was so
with us
funny the whole
being
time you
able
were
to still
texting
defend
me. Like, I
ourselves.
can't wait to get the sword. I'm like,
So,
I know.
I know you can't. Anyway.
I can't help it.
Anyway, fuck.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Say you guys.
Yeah, I will do
It's Pearson.
Pearson and try to
Oh my
sort
God.
of get to his feet.
whoa,
Okay.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, wait. Are there any more vampires in this room?
Alright, give me a minute. 10 to Pearson.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Whew. My heart is
Or
in
like
my
in the
throat.
wall.
So,
I'll
I
explain how
left
to
the sword in the
No, are we
skull.
good?
of that
You're still
dude,
alive.
So it's
Oh,
there
no.
skull life.
Oh, no.
There's nothing left. It's
Oh, I
in
get
the
anything.
floor.
Oh,
I
okay,
get a
cool.
little blip
Then
on
never
my
mind.
arm, my friend who's been bitten, like a little afterglow.
Oh, God.
Angelo kind of like.
But you've both been bitten once.
Angelo like
Oh,
touches
Yeah.
his neck.
that's something to keep track of
Angie,
now.
Angie. Oh, don't look at it. Just don't look at
Don't
it.
worry, it's cool.
It's okay.
It'll be cool.
It's okay.
It's cool.
It's okay.
It's like-
You ever
it's
suffered a
like-
head wound and it doesn't hurt until you see the blood on your hand and then it really hurts?
Oh,
That's the same thing.
sure.
Just don't look
Cole,
at
did that happen to you in real life, I think?
it. Yes.
Yeah, I knew it.
More than a couple
You told me that.
times.
Yeah,
actually.
that's
more,
stories.
more than a couple. I only remember
Guys,
2 of the
guys.
times though.
I'm gonna go in. Well, I can't pick him up because he's in the same height, but I'm gonna just hug Jessica.
He's
Or
not
the
even
first
crying.
thing was
He's
getting
not
over
even.
to
He's
Yeska
not even
if you-
crying. He's just like shuddering.
Yeah.
Does Yeska have Eastern on him still? Last time I was here, I did.
That was
Yes.
a couple days ago.
Okay,
They
cool.
last
Yes, he
over days.
Yeah.
That was
they
right.
last
It's
until
been
shadow.
like
Yeah.
4 or 5
Yeah.
days.
He does actually.
I don't even know how many days. Well, I guess I could check.
Okay.
But.
Just want to make sure.
Ooh, Angie, that's
I was prepared to ask that
That's
at any
nasty.
time during the combat,
Let
by
me
the way.
see
yours.
just don't touch it.
It was really scary.
I'm gonna
That's
kind of wave my
we
hand.
can't even talk about this right now. Pearson,
Yeah.
Oh, hey
I am
guys.
Dad thing
so
where it licks his
incredibly
tongue
sorry.
once and
I don't know that
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a fault thing, but if it is, I'm very fucking sorry.
No,
And we owe you as much as we can.
I'm sorry. Because that sword doesn't have magic.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's okay. We've got plenty of magic swords when you think about it. We've got more than our fair share.
I can do what I can to. I can enchant another weapon for you if you've got another one. It'll take me a minute. It'll take me probably a couple weeks. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
She
Wow,
came
you know,
and-
for
What's
your
important
time.
is your health.
Can I make an insight check?
Go for it.
3.
What is important is your health.
We
Kane locks eyes with D.
love you very much,
Wonderful
Pearson,
job.
and I'm happy
For
to
those
check
of
in.
you at home, Kane was mouthing,
Mouthing,
I'm
"I'm
so
so sorry."
sorry.
You know what? Kane, roll an insight check. With advantage.
Natural 19.
Pearson is the nicest guy, and he's the first person that I like made a connection with. I'm pissed.
I can put the enchantment. I'm sorry. She came to me a few days ago and told me that I'd be okay if I just took off the enchantment and
Oh,
I understand. because-
that
She
was
said she'd leave
pointed
me alone.
at you. That was directly pointed at you. And I'm sorry for that. But yeah, they knew exactly what you wanted and just took it. Damn! What did you do to this person?
Nothing.
I can
We did
enchant it.
nothing.
Did you
Fuck
pick it
this
up? Did you
person.
pick it up? Did you pick it up at least? Skip?
Yeah,
Just,
yeah,
I can
yeah.
enchant it for you unless you have a different weapon.
Well, it's okay. It's okay. Hold on.
We don't
Wait.
have weeks.
Breathe for a second. Just Taste it.
You saved me.
I
You
would
saved me.
like
Saved you.
Speak.
You brought this point here.
What?
insight on Pearsome.
Okay.
He's really handsy with this sword
Okay.
right now. Great. 7.
No, hero.
I'm going to use a hero point. I forgot that those existed. I'm not going to lie.
Can I insight check to see if he's charmed?
It was
I
charmed.
think that's
Yeah,
what.
that's-
That's what
Well, I
was
figured
that's
that's
what
what
I
he
was-
was doing. Yeah.
Cool.
Well.
22.
Okay.
Oh.
You don't know, Daedric.
Yeah.
He's not charmed. He's very shaken up.
Yeah.
And very clearly like scared, out of breath, still kind of hurting a little. I mean, his hit points are fine, so don't worry about that. But like,
Wow.
clearly this fucked him
His hit
up.
points are 12.
Yep.
So with
It
that,
might be more than he has.
I'm gonna walk over to him and I'm gonna say, okay, hold on. Worry about who saved who after we've actually saved you. Come here, and I want to lay my hands on him and cast
Okay.
Cure Wounds.
Okay.
As I
Is
do,
there
is
any
like
more than 12?
it's gonna get a
He's
little
got a
hot.
little more.
It's gonna get a little hot in here.
Little
Just
fearsome.
just give me a minute. And I'm going as
Did he told you guys that he used to be in the guard, didn't he?
Yeah, but
As
you
I-
never know.
That's true.
as I
He's
do,
old.
like he is kind of
Sure, he is old.
blanketed in like burning fire, but it's very quick,
Mhm.
like you're burning like little spider webs across the ground or something, or like cotton.
And he does.
Yeah.
And it's very fast and passes over him and licks up the top of his head,
Mhm.
and he will heal for
He winces for like a split second.
12.
Okay. He's back at full health.
And
Keep this
with
thing.
that, I want to check if he got bitten.
How?
Like check his neck right there while I'm on it.
Yeah, very clearly there
Very
are 2
clearly.
puncture marks in his neck. That's what he was.
I'm holding this for him.
Are you sure you don't have another weapon? You'd rather have this enchantment on? I'm scared.
I would rather.
Let's give him the sun
Yeah.
sword.
Let's put it this way.
Give
probably
him the
not-
sun sword.
Probably not
Spinning
one that we
rims on
can
it for
surrender for a few weeks.
You know what I'll
Yeah,
do?
that's fair.
I'm going to put the sword back into the bag.
Okay.
And then I will produce from the bag my starting weapon,
You're
my giant golden battle axe.
Okay.
that would be fun.
You're sure you want to do this, kid?
This axe is very important to me. And nothing would make me feel better
This ring.
if you could make these stronger.
He nods solemnly. Put it on my counter. I'll take care of it.
I appreciate everything you've done.
No, I
I am infinitely apologetic for what we have done to you.
don't apologize. He stabs you, and he like kind of gets himself up and like pats your arm and starts walking away. Says, "I appreciate you guys."
Oh shit!
It's on the house.
This is
No.
too much
No,
as it is,
it
but
is.
we need to get going back to the church immediately to take care of Jessica.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can check
take the
back
kid,
in
take
later.
the kid.
We need to go
Yeah.
immediately.
What a mess.
And I'm gonna just. I can't pick up Jessica, so I'm gonna give him the Fiel. Yo, pick up this
Oh,
kid.
yeah. Phil, like, came,
Yeah.
that was one of the first things he was doing.
Yeah.
As soon as you, like, even had an inkling
Yeah.
of putting him down, you picked him up.
Alright, let's go to the church.
What the hell was I supposed to do with this?
Give it back.
For those at home,
I'm supposed to hold it for him.
Alright.
threw it back to Fiel.
Give it to the
You
kid.
want to break it?
It was for the boy if you did it.
Oh, I mean that's a great thought, but I think you're overestimating what that potion can do.
You're overestimating how important this kid is to me. This is what he really wants to say. Just kidding.
That's the inside joke.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna.
Just keep yourself alive. Don't rush in and do anything stupid.
Good.
and then you can help him.
Before we leave, I want to use one magic awareness, scan the room if there's any watching eyes or
Mhm.
something.
Okay. As you through the whole room. What once, because you've done this in here before, a place that once kind of maybe lit up with magic items, you now see no lights at all. All the items on the walls that don't seem to have been touched no longer glow.
Right.
Damn.
But in the corner of the room, it's a little, maybe about golf ball sized floating ball of mist
And it wasn't there before?
Not before you cast this.
Do you get a magic title? A school of magic?
I think I do, actually. When you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's divination.
I will say, quiet. Wait, why would we be quiet? We are being watched.
Yeah.
I'll take Yeska outside.
As you do, you bump in to Lorna.
Arr!
Oh my god. What's going on? Are you guys okay? I heard some screaming.
Yeah.
She's got a dagger in her hand.
You're alive.
Yeah, you
This
missed
is-
all the fun. There were 2 vampires.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great time, though.
Lottie's like looking out the door. Like,
There is one
But
mistake.
just so you know, we're being watched, so if you don't want to get involved first, it's probably for the best that you immediately disengage.
oh my god, are you have a kid? Is he okay?
You will be fine.
Okay.
Not
Can
this
I
way,
do anything? Can I help you guys?
There is one less vampire. He's gonna walk out.
Okay.
It's honestly best right now that you're not associated with us, I think, for your safety.
I like sharing. We killed one vampire in that room, and the other one left. And you know them by name, but we don't say the name.
Oh,
Yeah, they were in there like
she
30 seconds ago.
kind of the dagger like slips out of her hand and clatters to the ground, and all the color from her face just drains. She's
Yep, you asked.
like, Lottie, inside. Let's go inside. They run inside.
Okay, bye, guys. We're gonna come talk to you later, though.
No.
Nope.
That's fair. There you go, guys. We did it. We talked to them.
Totally should.
Hey, we're a threat to be around. But
Fated
I'll see you later.
allies.
Do you want to play?
Yeah, we can go. Yeah.
9.
10:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to be sure. I was like, we can stop
Honestly,
here
we
if
could
you
go
want.
as late as 11.
Okay.
At
Well,
the very latest.
well, okay.
Yeah.
We won't play that long. Okay. Go back to the church.
Yeah.
Okay, just doors open, and you see Father Lucian just walking around. Hello. It's been a long time. How are you?
Priest, are these grounds hollowed? Do they offer the protections you claim?
Yes.
We were
Why is
there.
this the second time I've had to save this boy's?
What?
Why is this the second time I've had to save this boy?
And before the father can answer, you just have like a Yeska just like pats your chest, and he just looks at you and he goes, "I'm tired."
It does not leave your sight, priest. You will have me to answer to.
Right. What is this about?
We
What
were-
happened?
We were visited. We were visited. we were
I'm
at
gonna take
Pearson's.
yes for the bet.
We were at Pearson's and we walk in to find Yeska and Pearson being held hostage by the land and his once living beloved, one of them, anyway.
Oh. And he turns slowly over this way. You see Milavage holding a broom. He just drops in. And Milavage tries to like walk around the outside.
Is Irina here or is that fucked too?
No, she should be sleeping. Taking a little nap.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, while you're back there, will you check on Irina,
Yeah.
please? Thank you.
She's in her own room.
I'm gonna say this in a way that's an apology, but also nothing I can control because shitty people are shitty people. Bringing Irina here, I'm not gonna say it was a mistake, but it definitely put a target on you and Yeska and Milavage, and of course Irina. always
Speaking
was a
of-
target.
Milavage, what did I tell you about telling Yeska to go play hide and seek outside? And Milavage is like, don't remember. And he runs out.
Millie.
This is quite a lot at the moment.
Yes, I know, and maybe it's best that Irina's in charge.
Thank you for saving Yeska. Is he hurt?
Probably not physically. Mentally, though, it's been like a couple days, weeks since the last time he was attacked. I don't know
Oh, boy.
if he was bitten again or not.
You would know he's not, because he still has his rune.
I have nothing else to offer right now. To be honest, I'm in a bit of shell shock.
Please take
We gotta go.
refuge here.
I don't know. We'll probably be checking in mostly via message.
Okay.
We have so many things
I'll
to
keep
do.
an eye on the
We can't even
boy.
sit down and process
It would probably
this.
be a good idea if we stayed the night in the place where it can't get us.
I think we haven't proven it. That doesn't really mean anything. And the last time you checked this, it was
Strahd
free.
Strahd
Was it
didn't attack
free?
in the
Yeah, it was
church.
free because we
Oh,
stayed and for
Okay. Well, if it's still afternoon, we at least need to go and check in with Danica and Erwin anyway.
Right.
Come back. But I don't. Should we
Probably
keep
like
coming back?
3:30.
We should probably not keep coming back.
So here's the thing. It might actually work.
Not coming back.
Well, no. The hallowing, because of what you said. Bringing Irina here is what originally drew the land's attention. But this time they came in just to fuck with us and didn't even bother to walk over and try and take their long-beloved bride when we weren't around. I mean, bullshit. They can't hate us that much more than they want to get with Irina. Right?
It makes sense.
I'm not gonna pretend to understand
Unless
that
there
thing.
was a big-ass cock block. Like a holy temple that's actually working.
No,
I don't know.
Yeah,
It
I
seems
was
like
saying
an
we
awfully
shouldn't be here
strange pattern.
Morally, we shouldn't be here because we keep drawing attention to a child by
Where would you
continuing to
have us
visit.
go?
I don't know, but putting a 5-year-old in continued danger feels like shit.
Putting ourselves in danger also feels like shit.
Yeah.
Perhaps we need to come up with a
I don't think
plan.
there's anything we can do to separate ourselves from Yeska at this point. Which is terrible. But it's not like we can just say, never mind, we have forsaken Yeska, we don't actually like him, because the
It's not
land...
about liking him and not liking him.
Because the land will definitely call our bluff.
Yeah, I guess. Just feels irresponsible to continue being around him.
It seems like when we're not around is when the land shows
Yeah,
up
but we
and
have to
takes
keep
him.
leaving. We have 17 different plans that don't involve this church.
Yeah, I know.
Is the
The fir-
first one getting good night's sleep?
Or the first one's to go check in with Danica, deliver some wine,
And then get a good night's sleep.
well,
Why?
maybe. I'll check in on another NPC who's mad at me.
I don't know if they're in the city.
Neither do I, so we
I
can
don't
check in.
think they're in the city, actually. They said find my tower.
Yeah, but he was just in hiding, and he had his cot here in town. So that's why I need to check in with Danica first.
Alright. So we got some other check-ins.
Does anyone want to stay at the church?
Nope.
I'm looking at Angelo.
You
Travel?
look in her room and she's sleeping in her
You
bed.
can
Would you like to
not
wake her?
I'll watch you.
Okay,
Would
you
guys
see
be
her
alright with
sleeping.
Just taking just a quick rest or something.
Oh,
before we
sure.
We'll
go?
take an hour in here.
Just like an hour, that's all I need at least.
Whew, yeah, I think it's like a 5-minute walk to the tavern if we just want to go have a drink. Can we have a drink?
That seems fine to me. Yeah,
Awesome.
I could use something. to
Warm
take
bread
the-
or something?
Take the scabbing attention away.
It really itches. It's really gross.
Yeah.
Does your blood feel like it is on fire?
Your sex is on
It
fire.
is kind of like a.
I love
Feels
that
like I'm
song.
running a fever, kind of, to be honest. But I don't think it's anything. It's just
My entire body is
I'm-
boiling.
I'm still exhausted from the past couple of days, honestly. Really.
The blood
Oh,
is
really?
scratching my veins.
This place sucks.
Yeah. Can't wait to leave.
Yeah, it'll be
Starting
great.
that cult here seems less and less fun.
Yeah.
We'll get out of here
We'll get out of here.
one way or another.
No, we will.
Let's go see Danica, shall we?
Alright. I like Danica.
Okay.
Meh.
You open the door, and you see the average Brahmin Bray running around and giggling, and one of them, dips a napkin in a cup of water and, looking, and the other one's hiding under a table, and he's like, he's like, oh, fuck, ah. And Danica's like, boy, what I tell you about cursing? Oh, my favorite lines! Come on, Daniel! Oh, my God, I don't even know what you say!
Danica!
Oh, welcome. It's been a long time.
God,
And see how you've been. You
Angelo with noticeable bags under eyes.
Oh,
I'm okay.
okay. Are you sure? You look like you need a nappy.
I'm just tired.
Somehow more pale than usual.
Yeah.
I just
Sparkling everywhere.
She pats you on the head. She's like, I'll get you a cuppa. Anything else for y'all?
we put you like in a booth to yourself. You're like, no.
Anything else
Balls
for you?
up in it. It's all nice.
Wolf steak?
Yeah, just a very large hot meal would be splendid.
That
Like
would-
comfort
Okay.
food, like
That-
soul food or something would be
Yeah, I
sick.
got
That
some
would be
soup.
Perfect.
Well,
Soup's
yeah,
on.
absolutely.
Oh, we get some soup for the people who just come in the blood.
Alright, actually, and then yeah, we need to talk
Can
about
he come out here? Can we talk?
Oh, and I'll make the soup. You come out here and do my job for once.
I was
I'm
actually.
coming.
I was actually thinking like the group of us could talk. Like,
Oh, you need me?
yeah, the both of you.
Oh,
Would be great.
okay. Well, no soup then for a
I
minute.
know the two of you haven't been in the same room since we last, since you caught me in the attic.
Yeah,
but,
they've never been in the same room since they had those kids.
Okay, Erwin comes out and he's got his hat on, and I know I didn't have an accent for him last time, but I'm going to this time. He's like, well, what's all this then?
You know how they say when couples stay together for a really long time, they start looking like one another? It works that way for sounding like each other as well.
It's been like a week and he has like a totally different accent than he did before.
Alright.
Me
Oi!
next one to you.
You guys go meet your dad.
Stuff. The
You
stuff?
saved your family.
Crates.
from-
Or
What?
You the crate. No, you the
You
crate.
saved them?
It's clear.
What was going on? Was my dad? What was my? Were they in danger? Were they going? Were they in danger?
My strength is a negative one.
Hands with the bag.
Or
Wow.
Can't hear you.
It
if
was
I finish
clear.
it now, everything come out,
No, it,
including
I
my
have a
mom.
very low voice. It's hard to get over people unless I'm shouting, and I don't really feel like shouting.
What can you do like a mid-level shout?
Ah.
Elvir, Stefania, Adrian, Dag, and Davian
Oh, I don't care about
all
that.
say hello.
Oh, okay, great. So they're all alive, I hope.
Yep,
Okay.
and the
Dad.
kids whose
Where's
names I did
Dad?
not write down.
Martin.
Dag is Stefania's husband.
Martin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or I got a delivery that I can't lift. So reach in this bag and pull them out, please. They're too heavy for me. Large strength.
And they
negative one.
send this with love.
Oh my God, Danica, more wine! And she looks and they're like this close to each other. She's like, I know. The children are Claudio, Martin, Vigo, and Yolanda.
All them
The
too.
Morton.
Erwin.
Yes. What wine did you give him? The whole crate?
The great.
The crates that they gave us.
Which
Not
had-
the-
which had
not
more-
the nice
right.
stuff that we
Which had
got.
more wine than you guys got.
Yeah.
You guys got 3 of each, and
Yeah.
they have like a full case.
Nice.
Erwin, I
Yeah.
need you to tell me everything you know about the gem seeds.
Why? It wasn't my fault, I'll tell you.
It is imperative for the safety of this town and this nation.
This town? What's going on up there? Over there. I guess they're not up.
Danica, I appreciate your inquisitive nature, but right now, I just need answers.
Okay. I'm being over, but okay. What do you like to, what would you like to know? I don't know. What do you want to know?
I want to know everything you know about them. From the beginning, any story your father's ever told you, the night that they went missing, anything that you know. No detail is too small, no subject is too obscure. Everything.
Alright. How about I get y'all some soup first, and then I can go to exposition mode.
That'll work.
Okay. So you guys all get some soup. He sits you at a big round table, locks the doors. Nobody's in here.
For the viewers at home, the DM just poured us all some fucking soup. It's really good, and I'm eating it.
Broccoli cheddar, baby.
Oh, goddamn right.
Okay. So-
for viewers at home, Diedrich and Merritt are taking a bottle of champagne to the head.
Nice.
It's like a 3-to-1 ratio of the Merritt Diedrich gulpage, but it's the same effect.
Strahd for today.
You can have your
Okay,
own bottle of
well-
baby.
Right. Well,
There it
I'm in the
is.
mood to get drunk and live my life story to Rick Fabio, but he's mad at me.
Until he's mad at me.
No,
Professional
but
cold
he's mad at
wine
me.
storage device.
so what do you know about the ladies 3?
Right.
Ooh, hold on, Erwin.
Yeah, someone else take notes right now. I'm getting drunk.
Hold on, Erwin.
Erwin.
I'm waiting. I haven't said anything.
Erwin. Let me show you. I know that one of them.
Okay, spooky music.
We don't actually
This is spooky.
have that.
It's on the cup. It's on the magic cup.
Oh, you gonna pull out the cup?
Yeah, I know that one of them
Lord,
is
what
a
are you
badass
doing
bitch
the
with
top?
antlers and a spear.
Actually, let me see this for fun.
I know that another one
I was gonna say you have to help me drink this, actually.
Okay.
is like an elf with webs.
An elf with webs. What is an elf with webs?
And then I know that the third one, is really fucking cool looking with cards and shit.
Is that the one with tits out?
No, that's this
So
one.
that's the badass bitch with the horn with antlers and spear.
All right. Well, I'll tell you. There's 3 of them. Our note taker just left the table.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Are you
Her
sure?
note taker's drunk. She's not gonna remember any of this anyway.
She's not drunk.
Her and I are splitting a bottle.
No.
of
Oh, in
champagne.
character are drunk.
In character,
Okay.
they're drunk.
So the ladies free, the great fanes of Barovia. It's an old myth that not many people believe in anymore, honestly, and I can't say I do, 100%. Just something my dad passed down to us, you know, it's not necessarily true, but I'll tell you anyway. Basically, there's 3 ladies, that are magically connected to the land due to the naturey spirit or whatever. There was the weaver, the huntress, and the seeker.
I'm sorry. Last one.
Seeker. Weaver, huntress,
Take notes,
seeker.
note taker.
Nope. I really
Kane's
don't
got it.
know.
Kane's got it on this one.
The weaver, or the lady of the swamp. The huntress, or the lady of the mountains, or the seeker, the lady of the forest. Long ago, before, God, I don't even know, like, immensely long ago, the people of this land worshipped these ladies, and they allowed peace and prosperity, and, you know, there were some communes and things like that, and it was all very naturistic, but they were very powerful beings, once upon a time, and, back in the olden times, they'd offer, you know, the people of this land would give offerings in honor of them, like the best fruits of the harvest, or the antlers from a buck killed on a hunt. Sometimes people leave small little statues on windowsills and things like that. This was long ago. These practices don't really exist anymore. I think my dad sometimes does this shit. Did when we were kids. But I don't know. Well, anyway, long ago they used to have these monuments dedicated to them, these giant monuments that were said to be blessings, and magic exuded from them. And these blessings were given often. And the ladies 3, I guess, gifted my family with these 3 gemstones in the shape of, like, giant seeds. And you could hold them, they're about this big. And, legend goes is that...
Did he motion like the size of a football?
Yeah.
Would that fit in the lead box we found?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought we found like a tiny little box.
One would have maybe fit in
Okay. Gotcha.
there.
It's about the size of a box for a football.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Anyway, legend has it is that these seeds were what gave us the ability to grow, you know, and have our harvest. And I didn't always believe it. And then one unfortunate day, one of our 2 gems got stolen on my watch. And I don't know who did it. I don't know why, but it's gone. And after that, there was a noticeable decline in our harvest. So maybe the legends were true.
I want you to think back to that night.
Okay.
I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
I want you to just think about how the weather felt.
What?
How the weather felt that evening.
Okay.
Was it cold? Was it warm?
Maybe lukewarm, a bit muggy.
Sticky?
I wouldn't say sticky. Say it's muggy out. It's a bit humid.
Right. The smell on the air. Damp.
A bit, perhaps.
The air around you filled with crickets, owls, or was it quiet? All you could hear is the wind.
I can't tell you I've ever heard crickets and owls. But it was quiet. You know, it was a peaceful night.
What interrupted it?
That's the thing. I don't really know. It's not like me and my brothers really took the job all that seriously, and I never tell my dad this, but I fell asleep. I had these just really crazy nightmares, and when I woke up, one of the gems was gone.
What did you dream of? Was it a frequent dream?
Nope, only
One you had
happened.
seen before?
Nope.
And it stays with you.
That it did.
What did you dream of?
Rot. I remember feeling like I was in my house, but it wasn't my house. You know, in dreams where it's like, oh, I know where I am, but it's not really where I am. It's just definitely a dream. It's kind of what it felt like. I was in bed. I rolled over. My wife wasn't there. Instead, there was just a pile of dirt, maggots, worms crawling in and out of it. It scared me. I jumped up. Then I started falling. It was falling. I looked up and I was just surrounded by darkness. And this feeling of falling, I felt things land on me. I was, I don't know, falling through like a treetop or something. And then I realized the things that were falling on me were bugs crawling into my skin. Is it important? I don't really like to relive it.
As you awoke, what was the taste in your mouth?
Don't really remember.
What could you hear?
Thunder.
What could you smell?
Rot. It smelled like rot.
Even as your senses came to you, you could still smell the rot.
He nods very solemnly.
So, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interject, but
You see the boys like their heads up at the table.
but if you don't want to relive this, I totally get that. Totally not a fun thing. But what if I relived it? Would you be okay with that? So I'm not like you. My people don't necessarily communicate, and I finish that sentence in telepathy
Mentally.
by speaking.
This is weird.
Yeah, we kind of share thoughts.
Should I speak
The
out
reason he
loud?
is the
No,
way
no.
he is.
No, I could
it's
just
okay.
think.
It's okay. No, you won't have to do anything.
Okay.
But I feel like there's a
He
way I
thinks
could.
his thoughts are everyone's business.
Ah,
Well, no, not necessarily. Well,
No,
kinda.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Please.
Sorry.
There is a way that I can kind of look inside your head. You don't even have to be thinking about what I want to look for, as long as you are okay with me kind of looking around. I won't go. I promise. I won't go anywhere that is not just strictly this night that you're trying to remember. But if you're not cool with it, that's fine. But I'm just trying to think
Excuse me.
if there's
so
a way I can
I'm just
help
confused. You're gonna go into my dream? I'm
you.
so
You're gonna go
confused.
into your memory, your thoughts, because it's there. It's clear that you have some sort of recollection of this night.
Yeah.
And I can dig into them. I can dig into that recollection. Just
Okay.
kind of a. Well, it's called psionics. But I really don't
Okay.
think I need to go.
If
into
you
the-
think it would help, what do you think it would do?
Here's the question: will you be able to remember anything that he doesn't remember?
That is a great question. I
Because
don't
he can
know.
only remember bits that he can tell us. Can you access blocked memories? Is that what you're trying to do?
Could be.
You can do that.
Maybe it's thinking this can be more of a therapeutic thing. I think that you don't want to access these memories because you're scared of them, and that's fine, or you're uncomfortable with them, but I'm not. So
But he would have to get experience up for you too, right? It has to be on the top of his
no,
mind.
not necessarily. Not if he lets me in. So I can dig deeper, but it requires a lot on your end. If that makes sense.
Yeah. It's just so creepy, but in a cool
Yeah,
way.
it is.
In a cool way.
Yeah, it's what Nephron tried to do, right? So
I wasn't there for that.
you weren't there. You weren't in my head. But anyway, at any time, yeah, I can get surface level thoughts. That's easy. But to dig in any further, the mind immediately knows. And I will just forewarn you, if you're okay with this, it is uncomfortable. It won't hurt. You're not gonna feel any pain. But if you're not used to it, it's uncomfortable. So I can dig in, but you'll have to let me.
What are you specifically looking for?
I'm looking for anything regarding that night. Any
Just
memory
just
he
to,
might have.
Just to warn him for
Yeah.
what he might experience and reliving it.
Well, that's the thing. Hopefully, you won't even have to relive it. With my permission, with your permission and your acceptance of it, I can poke around in your mind without you knowing what I'm looking at.
Whew.
Oh boy. He kind of looks at Danica and grabs her hand. How would this help? I still don't really understand what the issue is.
We're looking for the seeds. They're the only
Seeds.
seeds. Plural, the 3 seeds.
Right, we still have one.
No, you don't. You do not. They're gone. I thought your family might have relayed that, and I'm sorry, I didn't know. Okay. Yeah. So the seeds are gone, like gone. And we have a lead on 2. But one of them is through you, and if we can find that one, then it might help.
Maybe you could tell us more details about the witch in Berez.
Witch in Perez.
Your dad mentioned a witch in Berez that you maybe had some dealings with.
Yeah.
I mean, he claims there's a witch down there. He always been sending ravens, and a couple of them been disappearing, but not like all, like ravens like us, like just ravens, you know what I mean? So I didn't think it was that much of a big deal. I figured it was just some lingering magic. He thinks it's some witch after him, and I don't know, didn't think it was real. But
Well,
if he's back on that again, he must really be
I
scared.
think that's where one of the seeds is, I think he thinks.
Right.
I mean, he's willing to believe anything.
I think there's a potential it's a fate, or something that remains of it.
And Perez,
This witch in Berez?
I think that this witch in
Swamp
Berez
adds up.
is potentially the swamp thing.
Yeah.
But-
that we already know
but
of.
why would they take the seed from me?
We already know of a fane in the woods that is looking for a tribute by the slaying of Zangzor.
Yep.
That leaves only one fane left.
What are you talking about?
All of which looking to regain power in
Sorry,
some
1 second,
way
guys.
or another.
Yeah.
This one potentially
Just wanted the seed back to try and gain power.
to get its power back.
Think that the druids have anything to do with that?
I do.
There maybe druids of a fane? The forest fane or the swamp fane?
I think they're one and the same, but in 3 separate beings.
That's weird. I don't grasp that.
That's certainly not the story we were told. We were told there were 3 boom 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 sisters.
Consubstantiation clearly says-
Sisters. They were sisters, I believe. Did I mention that? Story goes they were sisters in nature.
Interesting. Well, I don't. It may come of nothing, and if you're not cool with it, that's fine. If we're trying
will
to
we
get,
do it now? Like we do it right now? Will we do it right now? Are we doing it now?
a time like the present. I mean,
Live your truth.
Angela's gonna start casting Find Familiar. That takes like 10 minutes.
Okay. Erwin's gonna stand up and walk over to the bar and pour himself a drink and down it super fast.
Yep.
Walk back over. Do you really think this will help?
I'm just trying to get some leads on these seeds because I really think they might be important. Like, really.
Well, if the 3rd seed's gone, then no wonder we haven't been getting any shipments of wine.
Right.
Fine, let's do it.
Okay. Try and
You got this game.
relax.
Everyone's gonna sit in his
It's
little
just
chair.
me.
Danica's gonna like grab the back of his neck and like rub his shoulders and pat his leg.
And if you're comfortable with it, just try and put yourself in the mindset of that night. You don't need to relive
This
anything
was
you're not
years
comfortable
ago, by the way. Years
I know,
ago.
I know.
Before my sons even.
You don't need to relive anything you're not comfortable with. That's what I'm there for. But anything that you are comfortable with helps me. It's kind of like you're laying the bridge work, but I still gotta climb it. So,
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, good luck.
Can we say Angelo finished? Like,
Yes.
sorry, Alright, so Angelo finishes casting 5 familiar. You see hopscotch appear on the table, and he kind of warbles for a second, and comes back as in like a morbidly obese, like smoky gray cat.
Yeah.
And he says,
As
"Well,
you
you can hold hopscotch. He's a little different.
Oh.
He's really nice."
He's like 30 pounds. He's like monstrous.
As you pass him over, you just like start to pick him up.
It's like a long
And it,
cat.
like,
His primordial pouch.
Yeah, his pouch.
It takes a second to lift him all the way up.
Daedric, yeah, Daedric, what are you doing?
Wow.
Daedric's just staring at him.
Daedric, open that second bottle.
Sorry.
Open the second bottle.
This is good. This is really good. This is gonna help me, okay.
Okay, cool.
Still a
Cool.
snail, like, probably.
What? Is this gonna kill me? Am I gonna die?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
This
This
is.
is the shit.
Let's do it.
I cannot tell you how
Ow! Stop my toe!
natural of a thing this is.
Sorry.
And
Oh,
it's
that
like
really
think of the
hurts.
seeds, think of the seeds, think of the seeds, think of the seeds, and I use the my innate ability to detect thoughts,
Okay.
and as soon as I latch onto his surface thoughts, I will attempt to dig deeper.
And his eyes roll back and he's like, he just
He
bumps on his
dies.
chair. And the cat, he just lets go of the cat. Okay,
It's a bit dramatic.
so. This is fun. You open your eyes, King. And you are standing in front of the Wizards of Wine home. It's very dark out.
This is different.
You hear the wind howling through the vineyard that is actually lush behind you. The leaves are rustling. And as you look, and you're tall, you can stand tall above the vine, the vineyard. They just go out almost forever, like you can't see past. You look at your hands, and they're not yellow, but pale. Touch your face, feel a little bit of a beard. You are in Erwin's body, standing in front of his home. And you may step inside, if you would like.
Kane is gonna like kind of take a deep breath in and of himself, and then think back to actually living in limbo and being with the Githzerai,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna do his level best to allow whatever this mindscape is to lead him, so that he doesn't like directly interfere with anything or throw anything off.
Okay.
He's trying to let it play out as much like an experience as he can.
Okay. Give me one moment.
He thinks back to Githzerai philosophy that helped found his own wildfire philosophy that is letting the chaos of psionic magic kind of move through you. It's like trying to temper lightning. You can't stop it. You just can direct it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put you back on the map for the Wizard of Wines. But give me a moment to start revealing. This music's epic.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Wizards of Wines. Let's say you're right there. Oh, okay, so I didn't hide all of it. Same map. I won't tell it's not. But if you will zoom out a little bit, that's where you are.
Okay.
And I can throw Erwin's piece down. Give me one moment.
Boy.
I think it'll be fun if I do.
I was not expecting
There
that.
we go.
I was not expecting that.
Neither was Kane. Kane's like, oh, this is very different.
Okay.
Humans are weird, man.
It'd be like if you could scry at the beginning of Breath of the Wild. It's like, oh wow, Hyrule was terrifying.
Let me go to characters. What's his name? He might not have a piece.
You could just use Kane's piece.
I know, but I was hoping he would. That'd be funny. Yeah, Kane, can you throw yourself on there, or do you need me to? I love opening the character page and not recognizing like 10 names. I've read the whole book, so that's weird.
What could it be? They're the names of the NPCs that you named.
Are the names of NPCs that possibly got cut in the revamped version?
Maybe.
Racist one.
Could be racist.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck is Sir Klutz?
I don't know.
That's my next character. Thanks for the spoiler.
Like, who is that? Okay. Okay, so- Sir Klutz, that would be funny.
I want to look up.
Sir Cliff.
Was it with a K?
Don't look it up. Because what if it's a character I missed? It's like a...
I'm like,
important.
whoa, Strahd's son.
Oh my god,
He
Sir
named
Klutz!
His
Wait.
real name is Strahd
Sir
von Klutz.
Klutz.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder, I mean, Erwin doesn't have a piece, but Sir Klutz does, so clearly he's like an important...
He's a dope.
Oh, okay, that's funny. Okay,
Anyway,
don't look it up.
Anyway,
I won't.
as I open the door and I start stepping through the threshold, Kane's gonna.
Well, the door opens without you touching it.
Okay.
Right, I was gonna say, you're just going through the motions of this guy.
Yeah. Kane's going to try and assert any kind of control over this. Like, as he feels himself wanting to take a step, he's going to see if he can stop himself
Make an
from doing
Arcana
it,
check.
or if he has to.
Make an Arcana check.
23.
Okay, we'll say that your body is immediately inclined to step into this room.
Right.
But what do you want to do?
Kane is just going to stop long enough to go, okay, yeah, this is really weird. And he's going to think like he's trying to communicate telepathically with
Sparky.
Erwin. And he's going to say, it's just me. I'm right here. Keep going. You're doing great. And then I'm gonna let myself back into it, and walk forward and follow whatever it is that this wants me to do.
You walk forward, and similar to what you saw before, this seems to be a barrel maker's workshop. There are strips of iron, there's wood, they all lie in neat piles. There's a lot more in here than what was in here previously when you were in here, like, for real. Everything seems a lot fresher, even though this is very creepy, not a lot of light. It's almost as if you can only see, like, 5 or 10 feet in front of you.
Dream vision.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Like, you literally, you don't know what's going on. And as you step forward, you notice, like, without turning your head, it'd be different if you turned your head, but without turning your head, everything behind you just goes dark. So you step forward. And to here, you see a door. That's about it. You feel inclined to walk that way.
I will open the door.
You open the door. You are now in a storage room of some kind. This room is full of barrels, but it's almost as if, like, someone has a barrel asset that they just selected and copied and pasted and pasted and pasted and pasted and pasted, and they just go up, 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 up. You know the ceiling wasn't this high until it's just dark. And in the corner of the room is a spiral staircase and a door, and you are inclined to go up the stairs.
Alright. Alright.
You go up
ahead,
the
Erwin.
stairs?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Please scroll up a little bit. Sorry, didn't actually reveal anything. You come up this staircase and look down a long hallway. And it just fades into darkness. Hold on, let me find my... It is. Good job, Cole. You are in a dark hallway, and you seem to be kind of drawn to... Let's see which one. To this door right here.
Far door.
Not the far door. There's a door
I
here,
didn't even
and
see
then
that.
there's a
Yeah.
door open that's here, and then this just fades into darkness. This door right here. You want to like show that way.
Okay. I'm gonna let him walk all the way to there.
Okay. You walk, and before entering, you look in and you see a bedroom.
Is the door open?
The door is shut, but as you approach,
It opens.
Opens. You see two pairs of beds. Or, I'm sorry, two beds. A pair of beds. There are some footlockers in here against the wall. Maybe a small desk. And you see sitting on this desk, like a little teddy bear, a little tiny blanket, maybe like a little onesie.
A little bit.
Onesie.
Onesie.
And on the far bed, you see a lump just under the blankets. And you are drawn to look underneath the bed closest to the door.
Okay. Before I do, I am going to try and get Erwin
Okay.
to look out the window.
Make an Arcana check. Which window? This one over here?
Natural 19.
This one?
Yes,
Or this one?
that's a
Okay.
25.
Which one? Which window?
The hallway window.
The window. Yeah.
Because there's one in the bedroom too.
Which one? The hallway or the bedroom?
You know what? Whichever I feel like would be easier. So if I can get towards the as I'm trying to direct the flow of this
I'd say,
dreamscape.
Yep. I say you're thinking about it, and the more you think about it, if you approach this bed, you feel like it'll be really hard to go past it.
Okay.
But if you step back a little bit,
It might
you
be a
can
little bit
maybe
easier
go,
to take
mhm,
myself and then
go that
then
way.
let it go.
So you can approach this window, and as you're walking towards it, it's totally black.
Totally black. Shit.
And when you get right up to it, it's almost as if the world is loading.
Okay.
And you see vineyards, or little vines start to pop up. And then in the horizon, some trees.
I'm gonna focus in on things that just in this moment in this and kind of like perceiving what little glimpses of his attention was on the outside of this place, of like what the weather was kind of like. Is it nighttime, and is it like rainy or foggy?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Barovia?
Make a perception check.
This die is rolling really well, and it continues to 23.
Okay, so you look, and it's really weird. Like, it's all lit. Like, the vines are lit, the ground is lit, the trees are lit, as if they're in light, but the sky is pitch black.
Okay.
Oh, I have dreams like that. I don't like that.
Almost like,
It's
kind of like... Will you pull up Discord, please?
Yeah.
Awful. Terrifying.
Mine is connecting, so give me a moment to pull it up.
In the meantime, while we wait for things to load, Mallory, this has been the most tense session
Oh,
That's
of
plus
any
content.
D&D I've ever played.
epic win for Mallory. Okay, are you in it?
I'm spooked.
Good. I know, sorry, it's just hold on now.
No, I'm thoroughly
good? Are you up
enjoying
there?
it.
Yeah.
So I know this isn't exactly what you see, but that's the vibe.
Did you put it in strahd text?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
nice.
hey, no liminal spaces.
I literally
Bad.
looked up liminal space
I-
outside.
Yeah,
That's
no liminal
entirely
spaces.
what I'm in right now. Okay. Then seeing that, Kane's just gonna kind of sigh and then let that rubber band pull back. like just let
Okay.
himself walk
Okay.
back in.
What did you roll for perception?
24 actually,
Okay.
because I was looking at
Okay.
my
Awesome.
Arcana check, so it's a little.
So
bit
that's
higher.
pretty much what you see. And then as you start to step back for a second, one of the trees in the distance twitches. Like not it's blowing in the wind, but just like it visibly like
Yeah.
twitches.
Kane.
And then it's gone.
That. Okay.
Kane will remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go back to roll 20.
All out New Vegas. Kane.
Okay.
It cuts to a short 2-second clip of Kane going.
Yeah.
You
Walk
go to
up
the
to
room?
no, walk to the bed.
That's what I
under
mean.
the
I'm
bed,
sorry, yes. So under the bed,
Mhm.
you kneel down. Without looking, you kind of just reach your hand in
Mhm.
and pull out a lead box. And you want to open it. Okay. There is a gem inside. It is translucent, so not exactly opaque, and obviously not transparent. And it's got like a slight, like off yellow tint to it. And it's like in the shape of a seed. I can't
The one
see.
you drove through for me?
Yeah, it looks like that. But it's like yellow.
Seed shaped. Okay. And is it like roughly the size of like a softball?
Yeah, it's like I don't know, but it's like misshapen. It's not softball size.
Yeah.
Shaped.
Softball size, but ovular.
Yes. And in that box, next to the gem, is a small, tufted little raven, like plush. A little tiny little raven plush. Just with like little button eyes. And for some reason, you want to take that out of the box. Take the raven out of the box, and you want to shut it. So it shuts. And without you moving to put it back under the bed, you are standing, and it's under the bed.
Yeah.
And you're standing suddenly at the edge, or next to the bed, further into the room, with a figure in it. You see a figure laying in bed.
Like full grown or smaller
Full-grown.
child figure? Because there's
Full-grown.
like baby stuff on the bed.
Full grown. Hair kind of in a mess all over the pillow. And as you stand there, you hear, and the figure rolls over. And you see a much younger Danica. And as she rolls over, a very large belly also rolls over. And she reaches out her hand without opening her eyes. She beckons you. And you want to get in bed.
Okay.
As you do so, you lay in bed. And it's weird because it feels like you're going to sleep, but you are awake.
Yeah.
It's like Erwin is going to sleep, but
Yeah.
you're awake. And so his vision starts to fade a little bit, and he's rolling over, and he's like snuggling with Danica.
Kane does his level best not to get like nauseous. Whatever
Mhm.
physical form of self he had, like physical sense of self that he has here, he does his best not to get nauseous as his vision goes blurry and dark.
It starts to go blurry. It's
Yeah.
not quite dark yet. Roll a perception check.
Okay. Composite 20.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys have experienced this in real life, but I did. I had a tree like right outside my window as a kid, and so not like the twigs hitting my window, but like you can kind of hear it swaying when it's really windy or when it's raining. You can just like hear it creaking, and as you lay there, you hear that like a tree creaking right outside your window. But there are no trees next to this house. You are surrounded by grapevines. What'd you roll?
Composite 20.
That's good enough. As you lay there, almost fighting the sleep that kind of wants to take over you,
Mhm.
you just hear outside your door,
Outside the door.
like footsteps. Like just subtle enough to where if you were about to fall asleep, you probably wouldn't notice it. But you can hear it, and they stop. You don't hear anything for a moment. I need you to make an Arcana check.
Yeah, hero
This
points.
die's been going really good.
Yeah, hero
Gotta
points.
keep with it. Hero
Okay, here we go.
22.
Okay.
That was from a 3 to a 16.
Thank
Okay,
you.
awesome. Is your nature the same as Arcana?
Yes, because they're the same
Okay.
stat. But
So as you're there holding Danica, you fought this sleep off just a little bit. You're not asleep. And you just hear. And the door opens behind you. You can't see it because you're facing the other way. You know the door just opened. And suddenly the room just feels very cold. Incredibly cold. And you want to roll over and look at what that was. Okay, you roll over.
Kane thinks in his head, come on, Dad instincts. Roll over and see what just came in your damn room. Come on.
You roll over. And you see an open door. And in the doorway is black. Slowly you see a hand reach through. Very spindly hand, quite bigger than a normal human hand. It's longer. The fingers are stretched. There are nails, almost as long as the finger. It just reaches through the blackness and holds its hand out towards you. And in your head, you hear, sleep. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
With the door. Oh, this is so stressful. I don't know which one.
You got
I'm
this.
going to go with my original Kane die because I just feel it right now. It's pretty good.
It's scaring me, you guys.
This is such a good hidden cutscene.
That's not terrible because it's
Saving throw.
it's a saving throw and it's I'm not going to hero point it because my odds of rolling worse are higher than my odds of rolling better.
Okay.
But it's a composite 20
Okay.
Ooh.
because
That's pretty good as far
because
as saving
because of that
throws
book.
go.
So-
yeah.
That book did me good.
With your knowledge as Cain, you feel as though you shake off whatever that was. But everyone's body goes limp.
Erwin didn't.
Hold on. You are still looking. This arm comes in more. Grabs the door frame. Steps in. Grabs the other door frame. And pulling into the room. Oh man, how tall am I? It's like a 9-foot tall creature with pale skin, almost green. And before the form can even pull its way through, you just see swarms and swarms of bugs flying in. And the bugs take up the whole door frame. So disgusting. Out of these bugs, a face appears. It's green, it's sagging, huge nose, wrinkles, a frown, really like forward forehead, heavy brow, eyes sunken into its head. But where the eyes should be is just blackness. Long braided white hair hangs from this creature's back, covers her like a cape almost. Roll a perception check.
This one. That's a a 25.
Why can't I roll it?
God,
Why
no,
can't I roll it
know,
that?
So
Now-
that he can.
I've
Okay,
I've
just
used
take
2
your
hero.
fucking
I have
lumps.
used 2 hero points in this sequence.
So you can't move.
Yeah.
But you can tell that just dripping from her hair are maggots.
Oh.
And her hair is just braided worms and maggots that are white. Little red faces. She pulls herself through. Let me get you guys a picture.
Oh. You
Or-
don't have to.
Actually, you do. You do.
Let me see if I can find one.
This is
I have goosebumps. This is so fun.
This creature, this picture's not even that scary, but that's okay.
See, this is that secret cutscene you get where you have to do that way overly specific thing in the game. Like, you need to play through it 4 times before you get this shit.
And it just happened.
Yeah.
What?
No shoes.
Oh.
Oh,
No dress. She's
Yeah.
completely naked.
Nice.
Oh.
And I couldn't find a picture of that.
Yeah.
Like the lady from The Shining! But covered on her body, bugs just crawl, flies fly on and off of her. And she's like, it's almost as if she was like dipped in blood. She's just like covered in blood. She steps forward and you see these little bloody footprints. And she keeps walking forward. And she's looming over you. She lifts her arms up and grabs your face
Hey, wait.
and like rubs her fingers on your eyelids. And then lets go of your face. Says, dream. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Shit.
Use the same one.
I feel so fucking bad for our guy right now.
Natural 1.
Do you have any left?
I do.
Do it. Now. This is way better than any time for combat.
Alright.
Throw that one, come
One
on.
more time. That's a natural 15 plus my save of 8.
Holy fuck, Kane!
Kane, you know that your form has shaken off this magic. But as this woman turns away from you, Erwin didn't. You're really, really tempted to turn over and look at your wife.
I'm gonna do my best to not, if I can.
Roll a nature or arcana check. They
This
are
one?
the same.
This one was great with my Arcana. Natural 19.
Let's
Son
fucking
of a
go,
bitch.
Kane.
Oh my god.
Go the ball!
25.
That's the ball!
25.
Okay, so you don't want to look?
I just want to see what she does. I don't want to let her out
Okay.
of my sight. Almost instinctually, like I'm not trying to.
Like,
This
predator,
is-
predator
this is-
abrasion.
Well, this is where Kane's psyche is working to like, whose instinct is stronger in this sense, Kane's or this dreamscape. And right now, Kane like doesn't want to take his eyes off of this thing because he knows this is the clear and present danger. So
Mm-hmm.
with that,
Okay.
it's less of a conscious decision and just more of a I don't care what you're trying to make me do.
In this moment, it's weird. You're fighting Erwin's instincts, and it's not that hard. And you're looking at this woman and watching what she does. But you can feel your body turn to look at Danica and place your hand on her shoulder. And as you do so, suddenly something's crawling on you. It's maybe a fly swatted off. As your hand's in the air. Another. You put your hand back down on Danica. Another. And suddenly you realize something's wrong. This is not your wife. And simultaneously, as you're watching this figure walk away from you, you see Danica laying on her back, eyes open, mouth open. Her eyes shoot at you. And maggots and worms just start to crawl out of her nose, her mouth, and her ears. Her eyes roll back in her head. Spiders crawl up from underneath until her whole face is covered in bugs. You want to sit up. You also want to watch this lady. Roll an Arcana check.
I don't fully understand what's happening, and it's making it that much more scary.
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Well, you guys is that on her top of her head? Are those horns with braids? Is it?
It's like hair. It's like a decorative. Yeah. But they're made out of maggots.
This die, forever and always. I love so much because it's always good to me. Except for there, that's an 11.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to waste another hero point. I don't think I do.
It's weird. Your vision blurs for a second, and it's almost like you're frozen. And you really want to turn and comfort your wife, but all the bugs on her face stop moving, and you're suddenly looking at this figure again. And she's standing there in the doorway with the box. She opens it. Just picks up the gem and holds it. Smells it. Licks it. Puts it back in the box. Sets it on the bed. Turns around slowly. Almost as if it's in slow motion, like dreams often can feel like. Turns and glances at the desk. And reaches her hand out. And grabs the teddy bear. Picks it up. Brings it back to her face. Just looks at it. And twists it around a little bit. Her eyes dart over to Danica. Her face twitches a little bit in that direction. Oh. Baby. Flicks her hand up. And suddenly you're unfrozen. And you turn, worried, to comfort your wife, dust the bugs off her face. There's none. Must have been a nightmare. She's sleeping soundly, snoring a little, if she does. Okay. You lift the covers up to get a little bit more comfortable. Reach your hand down, pat the belly, feel the baby, it's coming soon. But there's nothing to touch. You reach your hand a little bit further and it's not like there's a flat stomach, there's just nothing. And you lift the blankets up and you reach further in, clawing at the blankets, trying to find your baby, trying to find your wife. She's gone. You reach one more time and suddenly you're falling. You're falling and it's dark and you can't see anything and there's wind whipping around you. And you're going faster and faster and faster.
Okay. Kane is immediately going to abandon all hope of trying to visualize what's happening next because he feels like Erwin's going into, like, this looks like a brain in panic to him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to do everything he can to just try and pull Erwin back into himself, center him, and pull out of this.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Trapped in the fucking nightmare. Oh shit.
Yeah, he's going to say, wait. Erwin, it's me. Just calm down. Composite 20.
Okay.
This motherfucker.
I don't need a 14 to roll a composite 20.
Okay.
You stop falling. But you're still in darkness and you're still suspended. It's weird. You do feel it's like the memory of something crawling on you. You want to dust it off. And in your mind, you just hear, no love is greater than a mother's love for her son. And you're back. In the diner. Or in the inn. And Arwen. Oh. He coughs all over the table. Maggots. Worms. Flies.
Kane, what the fuck did you do, Kane?
Oh. He sits down. You pull one out of your teeth.
Yeah.
That was like 2 seconds.
What did you, it didn't work. It didn't work. Wait, are you hurt?
Danica's just trying to calm Erwin down.
In
She figured it out!
Good work, Druid.
Oh,
Good work. What the
God.
fuck?
Hold on. Erwin, some deep breaths here. How much of that did you see? Did you remember?
yeah, I saw what you saw.
Okay. I'm
Didn't
sorry.
remember any of that.
That doesn't
that was
normally
way worse than I thought
happen.
was gonna happen. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Well,
Oh, no.
good thing I have 2 hero points.
Nice.
How? How do you have 2 hero points left?
You have 5?
Because I had 5 at the beginning of the session.
Spendy.
But and
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
be
hate me, but
like
it is a natural 18.
Son of a bitch! I eat all the bad luck at this table for you!
So it's a 26.
Nice.
Andy
Suddenly-
died today.
In the middle of you trying to calm Erwin down, there's a flash of bright light. And in your head, a voice.
Oh god.
I saw you. And that's it.
As that happens, I'm gonna look back at Erwin and say, "You didn't get that, did you?"
What?
Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Nope. You're not okay.
I've never been better.
I kind of glance.
Here.
Thanks. And he takes it and he chugs it.
As he
slams it down on the
takes a
table.
chug and breaks eye contact for a second, I'm going to glance pointedly real quick at Danica and then not making eye contact. Actually, specifically, he can't help himself but look at her stomach.
Mhm.
And then he's going to look back at him and make eye contact again.
Okay. Everyone's like,
I am so sorry.
nope, that was fine. Now you gotta get that fucking gem.
I need to write some stuff down and Kane's gonna pull the book out and just start scribbling in it, kind of frantically.
We'll need a room.
Right, you've got it.
Do we need a room?
And suddenly you just hear and the boys are under the table.
Yeah.
And they just start
Do
crying.
we need a room?
Danica immediately gets up, gathers the boys.
Hey,
He's grabbing both of them.
Be there first.
You good? You need me?
Who's,
Am I good?
who's older?
Who you talking to?
I feel like you're not taking me seriously.
Are the boys like?
We'll buy a room here.
Which one's older?
Yeah.
Brom is older. Than
Brom's older.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, so buy a room. Yeah.
Do you,
Come here,
I
stab
said
our pillars
year, let me
and
look.
blankets Just like the
That's
Nazgul
cool.
and Hobbits. It'll be great.
Brom is 11, and Bray is 7. Which I did say that at one point. so.
Erwin,
Absolutely.
how long ago was that? 11 or 12 years?
Like 15, 16.
Sorry.
And as you look, the maggots have dissolved into just like a clear goop
Wait, what's it?
on the table. The maggots on the table.
Oh, I just want to inspect those.
I'm gonna
Oh, we know it's goop.
I'm gonna take like a glass, like or a mug or something, preferably something not wood. If there's a metal or a
A
glass.
tankard, sure.
Yeah.
You can grab
And
a
I'm
metal
just gonna
tankard.
kind of take it and just kind of like scoop it all underneath this, and then just and
Okay.
light it and hold it
Yeah.
underneath there.
Like really tiny.
The bug voice.
Yeah.
15 years.
This winter, I think. And Danica disappears upstairs with the boys.
Okay. Yeah, you should rest. That was.
Yeah.
It was from the.
Not sure I'm gonna be able to,
No,
but
I know,
I'll
from
try.
the mind of a professional. That was a. You must have had a bad dream that night. Because that's mostly what I got. Was bad dreams.
It was just a bad dream, Yellow Man says as soon as this dude barfs.
Barf's books. Oh. Okay, you guys want a room? It's all yours. I'm gonna need some recovery time. What? Alright,
But if anybody asks and I shove them 2 gold, we bought a room.
sure.
And I look at her and I give a big wink.
Yeah.
Have you seen Rictavio in the past few days?
What?
Glance around.
Is it bad blood?
I'll just.
There's some stuff on your party that's magic.
I'll just.
Nothing really else in the room. Except for right above you.
Ah, shit.
A little misty. Ooh, that was a good sound.
That was a good sound, yeah.
And if you have,
Wait, so there is a little ball of divination right above us?
Yep.
and if you have,
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
just
Oh.
think about
Yes,
it.
I'm sorry, yes.
There
If you
is-
have or haven't, just think about it.
I'm confused. He's not here.
Okay, great.
He's been gone
That's all I
for
need.
a couple days. Longer than I've seen him be gone. He's usually here at least 4 times a fucking day.
We have visitors.
What you looking at? Any bugs up there?
I'm gonna stand up.
This is freaking me out.
I'm gonna look at the thing.
Okay, you can't see it, can you?
I know. Well, I'm just gonna look like where Daedric was looking.
Okay, you can't see anything.
Yeah. Mine
Yeah,
only, mine only
I
lasts
just
for like
miss
a
him,
turn.
you know,
Yeah.
So I'm just
because
staring at where it was.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just miss everyone.
As the
Everyone-
6 seconds kind of fade, it just...
We've been gone a couple days from town. I miss town. Isn't town so nice?
Town is very nice. You
So
know what,
nice.
gang? Let's go.
I want
Just-
to take a walk around town. Just get briefly.
Sure.
It's only about 4 o'clock at this point. I am gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
It's,
been
I'll go
so long
throw
since
up a
you
little
just
bit,
walked
Maybe
probably.
grain alcohol.
Take-
Grain alcohol? No.
Just like fully like
Nope, we got
rubbing
wine.
alcohol. Like
Nope.
sterilizing level of shit.
We can boil some water for you.
Really just looking to wash my mouth out.
Oh, sorry.
Your wine?
Want some
Right.
soup? Soup's on. Ah.
Thanks.
It's the good stuff.
It'll do the
Thank
trick.
you so much, Owen, for whatever you did.
I mean, I
today.
guess.
I'm sorry.
Love you. Lad, follow me.
Oh, not in the bar! It's right back in the bottle!
Put it into that cup right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
It's alright, it's great. Angela prestidigitation. I don't know.
Thank you.
I'm going. Unless we're cutting off here. In which case,
Okay, where are we
Yeah,
going?
no, let's go. Let's just leave.
I would just want to walk around with me.
No,
We should probably just go walk around for a
we
bit.
should go to the church and we should
It's
get
4
some
o'clock.
rest. I know it is.
We should go to the church.
Yeah, guys, I have a lot to talk about.
We
That
should
wasn't
I
just
have
bad.
like something I would like to do before the end of the day. But I don't want to
You
do
know
it alone.
what? I actually do want to go talk to Lorna and Lotta.
They don't want to see us.
Lorny and Lana.
Lorny and Lotta.
They specifically asked us not to go to them.
Danik, what the fuck do you put?
They specifically asked us not to go to them.
Lotta, wait.
Lorna
Lorna and
and
Lottie.
Lottie.
Say it again.
Lottie and
The
Lorna.
Beast's Bouquet. Can you say that?
Boost.
Armor.
Can you say
Anyway, what do you
Mama?
want to do today?
boost.
Dada?
Alright, let's go.
Fuck off.
Let's go. I'm with you. Let's go.
Alright.
Are
What are we
you gonna
doing?
go back and be lame to the
Where are
church
you
and gonna
going?
walk around? I'm just
No,
gonna stroll, Deidre. You don't even know my
I
business.
do- I do wanna-
Strahd just almost fucked your whole life up. You're gonna go for a stroll?
Maybe she's she had like one sip of alcohol and was faking it.
I do actually want to go talk to.
They specifically asked us not to go talk to them.
Okay, but you all can go do it.
I mean, you
now.
can
Well,
go talk
we're
to
gonna
them.
split the
You are
party.
going
You
to
at least
split
have
the
to take
party.
Angelo.
Yeah, Angelo's gonna
Take-
he's still bleeding.
take
a little
the
bit.
cute
It's like a
Boy with
scab.
you.
Take the
Angelo
mascot.
will need you. Should things go
yeah.
sideways.
I have to
What
talk-
are you doing?
I have to talk to them about the same things I talked to them before. It's rune scribing, but they happen to have a specific specialty for its kind.
Here's
I'm
your
just
wet,
giving you
moldy.
a warning, my
tart
darling, that they might not want you
No.
back. That's all.
Wine
Because they
soaked
specifically asked us not to
cloth.
go to
Good
them
times.
Merritt,
specifically today.
what would you like to
Hi,
do?
DM.
Hi.
DM, I would like to maybe go ahead. You.
Nope.
Okay.
I got this.
I want to falsely drunkenly.
Okay.
My intentions as Merritt is to appear more drunk than I am and to just quote unquote stumble around town. But I really am going to just meander a ways until I get to the stockyard where I last. Actually, I'm going to go by the stables that
Okay.
were behind.
Sure.
Just like look for the horses. See if I see
No horses, no poop, pretty clean.
See, Kate, I swore. Okay. this
Don't
is
laugh
what
at
the
me
horse
saying
was
no
here
poop.
last time.
No,
Don't you
Oh.
remember that? Kenny, weren't you with me with that?
I was thinking
Yeah.
about.
Was it? Yeah. That's too bad.
Turn
Yeah, it
into a
was me.
cat.
Didn't we take an actual piece of red something red?
Yeah, we ripped
Yeah.
it from the castle.
Yeah, we straight up ripped a large red banner. From
Yep,
the castle.
it was a curtain,
I will take that with me, actually.
and I'm
Was it?
also giving you the moldy, wet wine.
I will throw it in the first thing that resembles a trash can.
It's fine.
It's
It's like an alley. It's like an alley.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm taking it out of this
Who,
bag.
which party are you
But
with?
I do take the
You-
red silk with me.
I'm with you.
You and me?
With us?
Okay, so we're splitting Angelo and Fiel, and
Are
then
you
Daedric,
coming with me?
Merritt,
Okay, cool.
Kane.
He's gonna need you.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
let's do Fiel first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah, I was gonna. Oh, you're coming. Oh, yeah, no, it's fine.
I'm with you. I can't leave you alone.
Alright. Here, get rid of this.
I'll wait for Drake. But okay, when Drake comes back, I have to feel so bad. I was holding it that whole time.
Hey, let's go pee. I gotta pee
Drake
too.
just went up.
And I have to pee too. We have 3 bathrooms in this
Pee
house.
It's a pee party.
We gotta be done in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, my part will be. I'm sure will be fruitless.
I am sure we will not, I repeat,
Succeed.
not end up in a super long exposition discussion. Certainly not. It never goes
Unless
like
what I want to do work, but right now. We'll see.
That was maybe the coolest thing ever.
that was cool as fuck, dude.
It's the thing about having people who love horror
Horror.
shit. Run
Yeah.
horror. Mallory was like, keep
I
going up.
swear
Really
to
has some
God,
horror
I'm
stories.
actually going to be like, I got the same feeling of actually watching a horror movie when they went.
I
It was
know.
so good.
I was like,
That's literally,
no!
I was literally like, thank God I'm staying here tonight
You
because I
cannot
never
be
like.
scaring me like
That was
that.
so good.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Mallory's so good.
God.
Also,
Oh.
The Witch and Mirage.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Seems a little cooler than it did 5 minutes ago.
Look at this cool
And
ass
now-
boss
and
man
now
coming up.
Confirmed has the gem. That were like,
Yeah.
oh
God.
man.
Fuck.
Bugs.
Bugs are such a cool thing to give to any of
I'm
them.
gonna
Yes.
say this once. In all of the ways that don't matter, I'm fucking furious at Mallory.
Yeah. Yeah. No magic weapons for the party with too many already magic weapons. That's
Yep.
what Strahd said.
Yep.
Strahd said, fuck Daedric specifically today.
Yeah.
Strahd really did say that.
And then the next day, I want a new pretty plaything. So fuck Angelo
Yep.
specifically.
There it is. Yep.
I wonder what you'll bring to the Strahd table.
What do you mean?
Like what will Strahd bring you to the table for? Like Daedric, it was like
You know
piss
what I
him off
wonder?
because it's funny to piss him off. Angelo, he's like, I want him
Yeah.
to be a pretty boy on my side.
The phrase "it's funny to piss Diedrich off" sort of describes his entire character.
I think he just
Yeah.
wanted. I think he
Definitely
just
just
wanted to
scared
turn
the
into a popsicle.
Because he almost
Was
did.
it Declan like puke bugs or something?
No, I was peeing. And I
She
left
came out
like
to
I was peeing in the bathroom in my bedroom, but I left the bedroom door open and I left the lights off, so the only lights were in the bathroom. And so from the darkness of my bedroom, I just hear and Declan appeared, and I was like, "Wow!"
It's the tree.
Okay.
Get that liminal space shit off the screen. Please. Please.
I
Okay.
love Williams.
Fiel!
I will walk over to Lorna and Lottie's.
Okay, door's locked.
Please, okay.
Real quick, I'm sorry to do this, but if we could speed it up just a hair. Like, we don't have to cut RP, but just...
Okay, it's the plan.
Angelo does enhance ability for his one.
Okay, I'm gonna hit and knock.
Sorry, we're closed.
I have business to discuss. It is important.
Who is it?
It is I. It's Phil.
But it stops. There's a lock. She looks. It's Lorna. There's the two of you.
We have important business to discuss.
She opens the door. Come on. Okay, she shuts it, locks it all. What's up?
Can we sit?
Yeah.
I'll walk back and sit.
You go back to the little sitting room.
I want to apologize for earlier.
For earlier today?
Did not mean to frighten you in any way.
I'm sure you didn't.
Good. It was rather brave of you to arrive with knife in hand.
Wow.
It's just not a quality that I've seen in Barovia since I've arrived.
Mm-hmm.
I want to commission you for something.
Commissions are closed, buddy. Just kidding.
I'm sure I can do something about that.
Alright.
And he'll take out the roll and he'll unroll it. And laid out onto it is already kind of chalked, just a little bit. This symbol kind of faintly looks like a W, but it's got like this long trailing piece to the end of it, and then there's like a dot at the top of the middle piece of it. Nonetheless, it is a Jotun rune.
Okay.
He's like, I need this symbol emblazoned.
How soon?
Your finest threads. How soon can you do it?
How much money you got?
You see my eyes a few times. Don't worry about it. And Angelo sets down 10 platinum on the table. A little bit of that's apology box.
3 days.
Understood.
Gotta close up shop.
It's a lot of money for a seamstress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll both get to it. What color? You can describe all that, not in RP.
Gold. If they had like actual gold
Sure.
leaf thread, that'd be really cool.
That's exactly what I was picturing. It makes me so happy.
Legitimately, like gold leaf thread, that'd be cool.
Gold leaf thread doesn't exist, but I can do like a shiny gold thread.
Yeah, I can give you gold. Maybe you can work with Pearson to smelt it down, and I don't know, leaf thread.
I've got it.
Anyways, and then I want to be rather blunt.
What?
Are you or your wife cursed with lycanthropy?
Lottie goes.
God damn!
I will. I'll go start on this.
Actually,
She runs it to
Lottie,
the
you have more suspicion than your wife is,
back.
and that question was directed towards you.
I'll go take this to the back real quick. Pause. Bloop. What are you doing?
Okay,
Ah,
I
good.
want to make my way, leaning on my lads, my marksmen, if you would,
Sure.
and I want to be going to the stockyard. Well,
Make a performance check.
do you guys like remember that like one time when we were
Accurate.
that's just an 8?
Me and Jacob
Okay.
look at each other,
You
look at the
know,
camera.
We look at each other.
We were-
we're
Hey, you
remember when
describing
Ken
more.
rolled like 450s
Yeah.
in a row? Like
That
Yeah,
shit's
that was
dumb.
Yeah,
It wasn't even one die. I kept changing them.
The guard's just like,
Meanwhile, I change my die every
Squint
roll.
at
and it's like
you and-
6,
we
2,
almost thought we were
5,
gonna get arrested
9.
here because I like broke into
one
a
of
car.
the guards looks at Kane and he's like,
No, we're fine. Babes. I was just thinking, do you remember last time we were here? And I was sitting like over here, and I was like, watch this. And then Emily came out when she was tiny. Oh, I remember when she was tiny. They grew up so quick. And then I sent her over there into this crazy curio of wonders. And it was right over there. And then I'm gonna be like, oh my god, that was crazy. I'm gonna walk over to where it was, and then do I see pork trap?
Make an investigation check.
I make a survival check?
Sure, make a survival check. Yep, you're looking at tracks.
Here we fucking go.
Come on, Ranger.
Not bad,
15.
not bad.
15?
You don't see tracks, but you see ruts. You see ruts where this cart was sitting. It looks like it had been sitting here and just settled after a long time. And now that it's gone, you can tell that it had been there for a very long time. They're not really, I mean, there's tracks that to show that it had been pulled away, but not enough to follow. Unfortunately.
That was good times. That was good times. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I could use a rest. I mean, what was Angela? God, that would have sucked
Are you good?
today. Yeah, no, I feel great actually. Should we go
Okay.
back?
Can real quick while we're on this side of town, do you guys mind hopping out that gate over there and I can talk to the alchemist here?
It's not right outside the gate.
Yeah, it was. It was right outside of Valaki, wasn't it?
I thought
What
it
It
was,
was halfway there.
Who are you talking about?
The alchemist
Oh,
near
I
here
forget
that I
The
bought.
girl?
Yeah, the girl that I
She's,
bought.
she's in Valaki. She's
Oh,
like
she's
the
in Valaki.
last.
I thought she was
yeah.
right inside.
Oh,
the
I'm
gate.
sorry.
Yeah,
Just
she's
inside
inside
the,
the
I thought
gate.
she was just outside the gate.
Nope, she's just inside.
Anyway, can we run by there? Because I think
Are you quick? Yep.
we're right there.
Yeah, sounds good.
Can we run by there? Is she okay?
Also,
Sure.
can I just say I'm just gonna do like this.
Maybe she is
Okay.
wrong.
You know you've reached a new level of adventure.
And,
Curse of Strahd book when you're at the level of just flipping off the
If
sky.
you don't want to do it now, I am, as much as Kane likes to talk to people and build relationships, I am strictly looking just to see what she has available and see if there's anything that could help us. So if you don't want to deal with it now, we can
do that next
do
session.
that
Okay,
later
'cause I don't have
and,
that ready.
and retcon it, or
Yeah.
we can do it out of session or
Yeah.
out of game, and I can just pick
What are you
up a couple
looking
of things.
for?
Whatever she
What
has
she's
available.
got now?
Yeah.
Okay,
What she has
I'll get
available.
something.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
Because I said
notebook
I'd
on
come
me.
back, but
Yeah. Okay.
that's mostly what I'm interested in is
Okay.
what do you got? What do you got for sale? So
We'll do that.
We can do it out of game.
Merritt, as you're walking out of this area,
Yep.
you do catch eyes with the dude. What the fuck is his name? Who used to guard the?
Oh, Yelena and what was the other guy's name?
Yeah, you don't see Yelena, but you see.
It's in my old notebook.
I know, I've got it right here. You see that guy?
You
Yeah. It's like not Yuval.
It's like Henrik or something. No, it's not actually Henrik. But... He's just kind of sweeping outside of the.
Gunther?
Yeah, it was Gunther.
That's what we're looking
Gunther and Yelena, yeah.
Yep, he's just kind of mending right outside his little area.
Oh, wait!
You go up to him.
Yeah. Hold on. We've met before.
Hey.
Merritt's marksman. These are two of the marksmen.
I am Mark.
Open.
Do not open me in game. Okay. Okay, fine. Don't shake my hand. That's cool.
Okay.
There was a cart here last time. I almost got arrested for breaking and entering into.
Yeah, you sent your little snake in there.
I did.
Little snake.
I did. Yeah, my little snake is black.
for.
Yeah, so I'm actually extremely close with the owner of that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Octavio?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
He
stopped
sort of-
paying me to watch it, and then,
Ghosted me recently. I wondered when you last saw him.
well, if he's a ghost, I don't know if I have seen it.
Okay, babe. That's true. That's a very good point. Could you see him for 10 gold?
I'd see him for 15 gold.
Great.
You will
15
see
gold.
him for 10 gold. Intimidation?
Fucker, you were gonna give him Gotta give him. I got 10 gold. What the fuck do I care?
Okay. 14?
Alright. 10 gold then.
Perfect, babe. Thank you so much.
I know he left town.
Gold.
Skirted out real quick said something about vacationing by Lake Baratok.
Interesting. Damn, that sucks. I wasn't interested in any. I didn't remember him asking me on a vacation. Did you remember asking him asking me on vacation?
No.
Neither do I, darling. Apparently I'm taking on this accent now. I'm British now.
I definitely remember him asking you on a vacation.
You do?
Yeah, but he did so through Angelo, so, it might have gotten lost in the changing of
That's
accents.
pretty very well done. I do that so often. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a good whatever you are.
Bye.
Bye, Gunther.
Gunther. Party.
Gunther!
Okay.
All right, let's go back and meet with our friends.
Okay.
And talk about swimsuit shopping.
We all meet back. I'll finish you later, and we're just gonna end the session right here.
I get it.
Very
Finish
good.
like you're gonna. Thank you for watching Perfect Strong. Yeah. Hey,
Hold
John
flip them out for me.
For those of you at home.
Excuse me. Yeah, good session, guys. You guys good?
Holy shit.
I said this earlier when
Mount
you weren't
where-
here.
That session had everything. That session had
This
everything.
session has
I said this when you weren't here, so I'm gonna say it to your face. In all of the ways that don't matter, I'm fucking furious at you.
I know. That's the goal.
God damn it.
cool. And I'll bring him up.
Would I? Would you? Would I? Would you? Would I what? Like a free lollipop.
Okay.
Would I? Sorry, that was from Chowder.
No, I know. I know because I annoyed all of my family doing that for like a month.
When you saw it,
Yeah.
like a week ago. I'm just kidding. Okay.